The art of communication is the language of leadership, and communication is the key to success in today's complex and interconnected world. Good evening, and a very warm welcome to season 20 of Speak, Lead, and Conquer, an initiative by CAPS Foundation in association with CAPS Education to Profess in order to ensure that the students not only learn what is in their textbooks but also get an opportunity to empower their communication skills, develop leadership qualities, and learn other life skills that are going to help them face the real world out there. Before we start the events of day one, I would like to introduce you all to CF Shetty sir, who will welcome the gathering and also brief you about CAPS Foundation and today's events. Honestly speaking, I don't even think he needs an introduction because he is world famous in CAPS. But still, I consider it a privilege to talk about him. Shetty sir is a multi qualified professional with national and international qualifications in varied streams of knowledge. He is a practicing chartered accountant with many other degrees to his name, such as BCom, LLB, Masters in Psychology, Diploma in IFRS UK, and a lot more. Apart from all this, he is also the president of CAPS Foundation and a teacher by passion. He has spearheaded several initiatives which have made a difference to many lives, leaving an everlasting impact on the society. Shetty sir, over to you.
Good evening, friends. Thank you, Aditi, for your nice introduction. Good evening to the Season 20 SLC CF volunteers. Before I continue, I would be happy if all of you can switch on your videos so that your photos are nice. I'm sure your photos are even better. So let us go to the session. So keep your videos on to the extent possible so that we will be able to communicate you in a better way, because this is a program of Speak, Lead, and Conquer. I am very happy and privileged to be a part of this CAPS Foundation. Even though I am the founder member of this, I learn every time when I am a part of this CAPS Foundation activity. Now, probably in some of the forums, I have told why we have started this initiative. To just give a brief introduction, when I was studying, when I was doing CA, many of the students from Bangalore were visiting Chennai or any other big metropolitan city for doing CA. I felt there is a necessity to do something for the CA students in Bangalore. That's why we have started somewhere in 2001 CAPS, the education wing. The oldest, the pioneer you call it as, the premier you call it as, by whatever name, all the topmost names go to CAPS. Even after that, so many coaching centers have added, but we are the pioneer as of now as far as CA coaching centers in Bangalore is concerned. And by God's grace, with this CA coaching center, we have produced 2000 plus CAs, 104 plus all India rank holders, including first rank thrice with only one coaching center. We don't have multiple because we are concentrating on the horizontal growth of a student rather than vertical growth of the institutions. Then came a scenario where we thought we got a lot of things for the society. We need to give back something to the society. So from that perspective, we started the initiative in 2008. No doubt there are a lot of incidents which made me to think about it. One student or two students, Satyamurthy and Srilakshmi, I always remember, excellent students of CAPS. Moment they became CA, they came and gave us a check. For me, any check given is a big check saying that it is for CAPS building. You construct a building for CAPS. I thought building for CAPS, obviously me and 10 people may be happy, but I thought let us build an institution which can go beyond an individual. That's how we started CAPS Foundation, 18th May 2008. By God's grace, we never looked back. So starting with maybe around 10 to 12 members, now we are 40 plus registered members and 100 plus volunteer team in a strong CAPS Foundation, wherein we do the activities ranging from educational empowerment, infrastructure development, marriage to the underprivileged people, taking care of the old age people, and providing all the facilities required for the needy maybe blood donation camps. I think every 6 months we have done, barring the last 6 months because of the corona. Eye pledging camps. You take any initiative, we have done it. Any initiative. So I am very privileged and proud to be a part of this CAS Foundation. And last 9 months, we had a lot of challenges. By God's grace, we have lived above the challenges, where we tried to provide around 5 lakh plus meals to the needy, so that one of the biggest dream of me is to ensure that no one suffers for food. No one should have a hunger problem. That's what the objective we had, and we are, by God's grace, reasonably successful. And we have also initiated Kalam for Kalam project 2020. It should have happened in 2020. No doubt all the preparations are done. Now it's only an implementation program. Probably it will happen now in 2021, or along with the Amrita Bharata project, which is also in a big swing, which is a 75 lakh plus project, which is going to happen by 2022, the Amrita Varsha of independence of our country. Now, when we do so many things to the society, we thought we should do little extra to our family members, all my CAPS family members. So that's why we do lot of in activities like yoga, it may be speak, lead and conquer, etc. Now, obviously, detailed version of SLC will be briefed by CF Aman later. But one of the beautiful initiatives, thanks to KPM, Kiran, Pankaj, and Madhu, who have started this when they were students at CAPS. And I just loved it. I said it has to reach everyone. So then every 6 months we are doing it. So can you imagine, consecutively every 6 months we are doing this as the 20th SLC. And normally people think, speak, lead and conquer, communication skill, personal development. As I keep telling to my friends, have zero expectation. Trust me, on Friday evening after 9 o'clock, you would have prefixed yourself 0 and 1 before that. You will be 100% satisfied. And it is not like any other communication program or whatever it may be. So it is learn with the fun. It is definitely useful for my foundation friends for improving their communication, which is also part of your syllabus. And more so, it is more important for all the students who are going to be chartered accountant today or tomorrow. So one of the extraordinarily good program. Now, how it will become exceptionally good program, exceptionally best program? It is only when you, the participants participate. So you have to participate with the full josh and hosh. So have full fun, entertainment, everything you can have, but you should participate. As I already suggested earlier, so take extra 100 rupees package, data package, keep the video on, because when you smile, we understand, oh, things are happening well. You respond, we will be able to connect well. So when you give some reaction, we can put our action in the right place. So from that perspective, keep the videos on. I know. So you are eating something last 10 minutes. That's why videos are off. I know the reasons. But nevertheless, keep the video on. Mast maja made. Participate. One. Point number 2, they will tell you how to rename yourself maybe next 3 days. Enjoy. And to be there till the end, 9, 15 minutes here and there. Obviously, it will happen when Shetty sir is there and CAPS is there. We'll always go for extension so that there is no tension in the future. Tension becomes X. One strong suggestion to all my friends, because we have made some WhatsApp groups. I think 6 groups have been made by our volunteer team. So you have to all start calling each one of your group member by Anna or Akka, because in CAPS everybody is a brother and sister. Because by exchange of mobiles, etc., so many other distractions might also start. That should not happen. So 98% it is positive. That 1%, 2% negative. Oh, that Anna is speaking very well. That Akka is speaking well. No problem. You speak like that. Anna and Akka, you are very happy for it. Your family members. No other what you call distraction, attraction should happen. That is one caution. Right. And 3 days participate must maja madi. No doubt our team members, there's an excellent team. And last batch we did online. And trust me, amongst all the activities, the one activity which has happened exceptionally well in online is SLC. So many other activities we will have little doubt. Maybe offline acha, online acha, but SLC is concerned, online has gone to the next level. And see, next to 3 days, you will get some best of the best, some stalwarts, national and international level people coming and talking to you. Okay, so you wait and watch. Don't miss in between for whatever reason. So next 3 days, have the best of the best moments. And if you participate very well, CA Foundation people will defer our weekly test by 1 week. Okay, if you don't participate, I may conduct the test on Saturday itself. That is my assurance to you. And again, when you participate, when you grow, I will grow. That's the policy you have to follow. That's what I am following. Meaning, you should also participate. You should allow others also to participate. So we want all the 100 students who are in the group to be actively involved. So at the end of the day, win-win situation is what is the objective of this CAPS Foundation. So I wish all the best to the entire CF team, which is behind the screen for doing lot of activities for you. All the best to each one of you for the brilliant learning. And I'm sure each one of you are going to have a wonderful, wonderful SLC. So welcome each one of you, including the family members, parents. They can also listen. Whoever is listening, welcome to each one of you, each one of your parents, all our teacher members, all the guests, and my own CF voluntary team, and my dear student friends. Keep rocking, keep enjoying. Mastu maja madi. Over to the voluntary team.
Thank you, sir. Before we start events of day one, I would like to call upon CF Aman Shetty, sir, who will be giving you a jhalak of all the events that will be conducted in these 3 days.
A very good evening, all of you. I'm sure all of you are excited. The volunteer team is more excited than all of you guys because we know exactly what's going to happen in the next 3 days. It's going to be jam-packed, and it's one of the best experiences. That much guarantee the volunteer team is going to give. Okay, so this was my SLC days. I remember, and that is when all of us transformed. So when we all became confident, and that's why when in the inauguration class also I always say that you pick out any cap site, he can come out on the stage and talk confidently to all of them, to any public forum for that matter. That is because of SLC. Okay, so this that is what SLC is going to give you guys. It is going to be lot of activities. Please participate in every activity. Okay, there is going to be individual presentations, there are going to be a lot of group activities. We've already formed you into groups. Make sure that all of you are actively participating in the group. Okay, given your contributor ideas, there will be individual presentations, there will be group discussions, management discussions. Also when it comes to about public speaking, all these skills, there is also going to be today I will not reveal the speaker's name yet, but some excellent speakers are going to come today who are going to guide you on public speaking, like how do you write a speech, what is the what are the skill sets that you should have, and then a lot of other activities with respect to your job, that is resume preparation, also email writing skills, a lot of things. Okay, it's jam packed. A lot of some guest speakers are coming. I don't want to reveal anything now, so just be excited. Okay, and carry this josh till the end of day 3, and let's all have fun. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Aman, sir. Well, let's kickstart the events of day one. And firstly, let's break some ice and get to know each other better. It is time for the captains or co-captains to come up and introduce your team to us. You will be given 2 minutes and let's begin. Yeah. So can I have the captain or co-captain of team A? Team A?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm the co-captain of Team A.
And I'm Avnish. I'm the captain of Team A.
Yes. Go on. Go ahead. Introduce your team name, your tagline.
Our team name is Cartoon Ki Khiladi, and our team tagline is the best place for children.
Yes. Anything else that you want to tell us about your team?
No,
You
ma'am.
can introduce your members. You have 2 minutes of time. So.
No, ma'am. That's it.
Okay. Can we have the captain or co-captain of team B?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. You guys don't have to address only me. You can talk to everyone and be free.
Hi, all. Well, our team is Team B, and the theme was given as utensils. So we ended up keeping the team name as the Incredibles edibles. So it's like incredible means something which is really amazing, and edibles is like something suitable to eat. So which would go with the theme, which is utensils, and we ended up keeping our tagline telling utensils is the soul of the food. Like without utensils, you don't get food, right? Or you could prepare anything. So we ended up keeping our tagline as utensils is the soul of the food. And I guess Bhavana would like to talk a bit. She's the co-captain of the team.
Yeah.
Group, our 10 members are there in our group, and all are prefixed by the utensils names, and all are participating actively. Thank you.
Yeah. So, because team one, we got to know only about the captain. Can we have all the other members also just come up, tell your number and your name and the name that you have prefixed to your actual name? I think you received introductions. No?
Excuse me. I don't know which team am I in because I got disconnected the moment I joined. So I don't know how do I name myself.
Sorry. You were already in a WhatsApp group, right? You'll be in a team. So name yourself according to that team. Yeah. So team A, can we go back and all the members of team A just come up, tell your number and the prefix that you've attached to your name and your actual name.
My roll number is A1. I'm from Team A, and I prefix my name as Prince Vegeta, and my actual name is Adi Komal.
Yeah. So A2.
You have to hurry up. Don't waste time. And all of you rename yourself with the new name given as per SLC. So next 3 days you can keep the same name even in the class. So for example, A1, as you said, A1 with that, and write your name also so that we know. So the name, for example, if I say C4, whatever the name, what you call elephant, then Aman, something like that, you got to rename yourself. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
A2.
And you will be ready. Go in the same order, A1, A2, A3 order. Quickly, you have to.
My name is Aishwarya Reddy. My cartoon character is Jerry.
Next. A4. A5.
My name is Akshata. My cartoon character is Tom.
Next. A6. A7. A8. 9. 10.
My name is Harsha and my character is Chota Bheem.
Nice. A11. 12.
My name is Ananya. My cartoon name is Augie.
Nice. A13. 14.
My name is Ananya and my cartoon character is Misty.
A15. Sorry, 14. 15. 16.
I am Avnish. My cartoon character is Shinchan.
Yeah, great. 17.
And you people can avoid saying my name, all those. You can simply say Avanish monkey, Avanish elephant. That should be enough. I don't think you need to go for such a lengthy statements. Just tell your name, suffix, whatever is that. Thank you.
17.
Chetan Shiva.
Nice. 18.
Chetan Batman.
Yeah, that's it, I guess. Anybody else from team A? Okay, let's go on to team B. You guys can start now. After the captain and co-captain, go ahead. Next. B3.
Bhavana Cup.
Oh, yeah, nice. B4.
It's not toaster.
B5. B6. 7. 8. 9.
Purnesh Pan.
Yeah. 10.
Aditya Bottle.
11. 12.
Bhagishri measuring cup.
13.
Catherine Spoon.
14.
Harshita Bhat. Pressure cooker.
15.
Harshita Belan.
Sorry.
Harshita Belan.
Yeah. 16.
Kanishta.
Your prefix? 17? Okay, yeah.
Chetan plate.
18?
Deepak Hotbox.
Nice. That's it, I guess.
Deepak is very hot.
Team
Even
C.
20 is there.
Oh, is it?
20.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Amini Bowl.
Yeah. Anybody else from Team B? Can we move ahead to Team C? Can I have the team captain?
Hi, I am Chinmay. Hi, everyone. I am the chosen elephant because I am intelligent enough to be stupid whenever I want to be. We got no pen, no paper, but we still draw attention because we are the chosen ones. I pass on the mic to my co-captain and the other chosen brothers and sisters.
Nice.
Of our team.
Can we have the co-captain of Team C?
Yes, I'm C1, the chosen dragon.
Yeah. Next, C2. C3.
Chosen D.
Who is that? Yeah.
Diya C3, I choose Panda.
Nice. C4. C5. Guys, if you're not talking, please mute yourself. C6. 7. 8.
The chosen leopard.
Nice. C9.
Naman Sharma lion.
Super. Excellent. I like that energy. ಹಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು.
See-
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜೋಶಲ್ಲಿರ್ಲೋ ಮಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಜೋರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ರೋ.
C10.
ನೀಲ್ ಬಿದ್ದವ್ರ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡಿ.
Naveen C10, the chosen squirrel.
C11. 12. Yeah, 12 is the captain. 13.
Kirti Shri, the chosen unicorn, because the only unique is left.
Oh.
Very creative.
Good one.
C14.
Lasya, the chosen beaver, symbolizing harmony and cooperation.
Wow, super. Nice. $15. 16.
Laksha, the chosen dog, because the dog is the best man's friend.
Oh, okay, very good. But a woman is saying the dog is the best man's friend. Nice, thank you. Next, 16.
The chosen dolphin, the remarkable creature.
Who is that?
The mega.
Mega. Okay, 18. 17.
The chosen lion because they have cat looks, Dhanush.
Okay, 18. Good one. 19.
Shreyas, the chosen cheetah, fastest animal.
Very good. I cannot be faster than Shetty sir anyhow. Okay, next. 19. 20. 21. Okay. 23. 24. Okay, Asta. That's what. Good. I think Team C had a very good energy. I'm sure a volunteer would have given some points to them. Okay. But be impartial. Okay. Be impartial, all volunteers. I'm not a judge anywhere. Anyhow. Thank you. Next, team number
They're
Team
all
D.
energetic.
Yeah, Team D. Team D. Who is the captain? D1 and D2.
Hello, sir. Good morning, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Okay, sorry, it's not good morning. We are Team D. We are the Captain Marvel, and we are here for end game. One spirit, one team, one win.
Good one.
Hi, I am the captain, and I am chosen to be the Captain Marvel. She is the best. She's amazing. She saved the entire Marvel team. So you get it, yeah. Our co-captain is Nidhi R. She's right there. She is chosen to be the boss. Nidhi,
yes.
Come on.
I'm here, the co-captain of Team D, the Team Marvel. I would like to quote here that effectiveness is doing right things, efficiency is doing things right, We are a team who would like and aspire always to do things, anything, in a rightful manner and in a marvelous manner. So I have chosen to be was. So I'm one who focuses on my goal and even tries to change myself. Okay with harming myself to reach my goal. Introducing myself was Nidhi R from Team D.
Okay. D1, D2, D1.
Sir,
D2.
I am D1 Kuchi Mehta, Captain Marvel.
D2, D3, D4, D5. Be ready with the buzzer. Unmute ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. D6.
Prajwal Gaikwad, Doctor Strange, but not strange.
Good one. D7.
Prajwal MA, Captain America.
D8.
Prajwal P, Ant-Man.
D9.
Prajwala Silver Surfer.
D10. D11.
Varsha Wolverine.
D12.
Ignesh Thor.
13. 14.
She-Hulk.
15. 16. 17. 18.
11K Vision.
19.
Manoj Kumar, Spider-Man.
Okay. 20.
No, sir, no 20, only till 19.
21, 22, 23. That's it. Thank you. So very good, good, very good, excellent performance. Next, Aditi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Continue. Continue. Team E.
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. So I am Harley Shreya, who's come here to represent our team, that is motorcars and bikes. Our only motto is speed. We are going to overtake you, so remember, okay? So I'm the captain of our team, and the co-captain of our team is Shri Driti, and the team name is Dream Chasers. Remember, Dream Chasers. And the tagline that we've chosen is driven by ambition. So without wasting all of your time, let me describe our team just in 2 sentences. Speed is our passion, risk is our life, and time is our devil. Okay, so we are not here to be a single person, but we are representing as a team. So with the permission of all our team members, I will introduce all of them to you all, so that we'll not waste our time, all of our precious time. So I'll read out the names in an order. Please listen. From E1, Hero Honda Rakshita, Renault Ratan Kamath, Radical Ratio, Range Rover Rishika, Audi Sai Venkatesh, Rolls Royce Rian, BMW Sanjana, Royal Enfield Sarayushri, Skoda Shashank, Swift Shri Driti, Varna Vaishnavi Shetty, Lamborghini Vinay, Mercedes Sai Rishika, Scorpio Sanjana Lohia, Kia Sharanya, Harley Shreya, Ferrari Srishti Kamath, Bentley Bhushan, Duke Pavan Kumar. Thank you, and we are sure we're going to beat all of you and win today. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Good, super. Excellent, excellent. Excellent job. In between, no speaking. In between, no speaking. So only the team will be allowed to speak. Others, only when we tell you to speak, you speak. Please don't speak in between. Sorry and thank you. And Shreya, I think 2 of you are speaking. How come?
Sir?
See left. See your left.
Oh, mirror.
Okay, yes, good one. Anyway, thank you. So good job. Excellent job. I think it has been nicely presented. I think they deserve at least 5 marks extra. Even though group has not participated, but I think the way she has presented nicely. Good job. Okay, and all the prefix with the name was excellent, exceptionally good. minus 2 marks because they are not covered. Wagoner. Continue. So one of the brand of the caps they are not covered. That's why 2 marks they lose in you. I'm just joking. Next.
Sir, we have Wagoner Shetty,
Team
sir.
F. No talking in between. Team F. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Over to you.
I am Shrikant. I'm representing Team F, and our team, the theme which was given to our team was movies, and we have chosen our team name as KGF, and with a tagline called "Rebuilding an Empire," which means we are the guys who are building a few country's economy, and we have 19 participants in our team. And over to my co-captain Supreet.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, sir. I am Supreet, and I have prefixed the movie name as Super 30, the inspiration. Thank you.
Yeah, others. F1, Formula 1, Formula 2, F3, F4,
Shrikant World War Z.
F5.
So Srinivas, that's it.
F6,
Supreet Super 30.
F7, F8,
Myself, Sagar. I prefix myself as a French biryani.
F9, good one.
Tejasviraj Mission Mang.
F10,
Umair
F11.
Bushra, War.
F11, F12,
Soumya Bettadavu.
F13,
Soumya Bettadavu.
F14, F15,
Sir, it's Trishya, the pursuit of happiness, because at the end of the day, only thing matters is whether you're happy or not. Thank you.
I'm happy in you. Thank you. F17, F18,
Sumant Chichore.
F19,
Nishit Patel Chichore.
20,
I think that's it.
21, 22, 23. Sumane ಹೇಳೋದು ಇದ್ರೆ by mistake. Okay. I think this concludes Aman and Aditi 6 teams. Now one small suggestion. In between others, please do not speak. I know you will not be able to control, okay, but still don't speak. It will not be possible because of the paucity of time and everything is scheduled as per the requirement of the program. Anybody who has joined by mistake, you are not in the WhatsApp group. Don't tell me I joined now all those things. WhatsApp group only. Anybody in the group now by mistake you are not been included in any of this A to F team? Quickly unmute yourself or send a message.
No, me, sir. I'm not in any of the teams.
Who is this?
Also, Vaishnavi R. L78.
Have you given the Google form?
Yes, sir. I submitted the Google form.
Why he was not in any team? Okay, anyway, volunteers look into our Google WhatsApp. Vaishnavi R. What's your serial number? Last serial number? 71.
78.
78. Okay, look into her. They will put you somewhere in the group. Anybody else?
Sir, me also. Vinayak.
Vinayak. Okay, note down. Aman Shetty and Aditi group team. So Vinayak 78. Then
Sir,
Vinayak
62.
Vinayak 62. Vaishnavi 78. Anybody else? Anybody else who are not included in the group? Who is this HP? Rename yourself. Yara old sweater. Gotaitado message got video. Wagoner. Yeah. Right. Arshita, your hand is raised. Any specific reason?
Sir, that time, sir, I wanted to ask, sir, when do we get to introduce, like, sir, we needed to know our introduction, sir, why we have chosen that utensil or whatever.
That's
sir,
what I was supposed to do it.
Ayyo, sir.
I
can tell.
Right now, quickly about you.
Okay, so I've chosen to be a pressure cooker because I make noise continuously. Eternal noisemaker. And that's for 2 reasons. One, I'm very talkative. I'm talkative even by talkative people's standards. And furthermore, see, whenever I try to do something, see, there are a lot of things cooking inside me. But later, I try. But ultimately, I end up making a fool of myself. Just like a pressure cooker keeps making that annoying noise, that ping. Yeah, that's what I do generally. So, and you can use a pressure cooker for a variety of purposes, like even for making cake, even for making dal, even for making rice. And I like getting myself into a variety of things. I like getting my hands messy. So yeah, that's right.
Okay, good one. Thank you. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else by mistake has not been included in the group? Keep your videos on to the extent possible. We continuously say that. Srishti Karanth, you are included. Which group you are in, Srishti Karanth?
Sir, Team E.
Team E. Okay, okay, right. Now all of you, please rename yourself. And on an average, Aman Shetty, how many people are there in each group, sir? So whichever has got least number, you can put these two persons, one Vinayak and one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, on average 18 to 19, sir.
Okay, whichever has got less number, you can put there and close it. Yeah, quickly. And all of you rename yourself with the name which has been given under SLC. Like for example, Kirti, Chief, the chosen unique container ide, matte kaanistilla alli. Nevertheless, okay. So alli, my suggestion, your names are very good, but you can simply see chosen, whatever the name, short agit bit, tumba udda kaanistalla adake. Fine. This roll number alla beda, except the roll number given to the SLC. C1, C2 beko, C1, C2 beko. Artha agta idea? Fair enough. All of you must have that and rename yourself. Fine. Over to Aditi, Aman, Yaro.
Now that we're considerably familiar with each other, let us move ahead and learn some basics of communication. It only takes one voice at the right pitch to start an avalanche. Voice modulation and organizing your thoughts are extremely important to deliver an impactful speech. In order to help you understand this better, I would like to call upon Dr. Rajdeep Manwani, sir. Rajdeep, sir, is an academician, trainer, motivational speaker, and quizmaster par excellence. He is an eloquent speaker who is the recipient of National Award by the Honorable President of India. He has been awarded the Distinguished Toastmaster, the highest award in Toastmasters International. We are extremely honored to have you here with us, sir. Over to you.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Aditi, for that wonderful introduction. So, students, we are starting off with a very, very interesting part of communication and public speaking, which is modulating your voice and organizing your speech. Now, before going into modulating your voice and organizing your speech, let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you a small story. Okay. There was this very famous king called William the Conqueror. Now, William the Conqueror was a king in the 11th century. And he was the king of France, and he had this very, very important dream of unifying Europe. Okay, so he wanted to make Europe as one single nation. So he went on a conquest. He conquered all the European countries, Spain, Denmark, Switzerland. And nearly after 2 years of campaigning, he had almost conquered all the countries. And the last country which was there was a country called England. And it was a very difficult country. It was ruled by King Charles VI at that particular point of time. And he was considered a formidable opponent. And these soldiers had been fighting for the last 2 years. So when the ship was sailing towards England, some soldiers came up to William the Conqueror and they said, "Sir, we have fought for 2 years. Let's go back home. We'll rest for some time. And only after we rest, we'll go back to conquer England." Now, William the Conqueror knew that once his soldiers come back home and they start resting, they will lose the momentum of the fight. They will not only lose the momentum of the fight, it will give time to England to regroup their army, and the chance of winning will become very less. So he said, "No way, we have to go towards England. We have to finish this entire work of unifying Europe. Only then we will rest and we'll go back to France." The soldiers were very upset. They said, "Okay." So the ship landed on Dover Beach, which is in England. And as the rules were, the tradition was, they put the ladder and William the Conqueror was getting down from the ship. As he was midway down the ladder, he slipped and he fell. And he fell flat on his face. And all the soldiers behind him started saying, "Oh my God, what a bad omen. Upshagun, what a bad omen. Our king has fallen flat on his face. Our king has fallen flat on his face." And all of them started whispering, what a bad omen. A king has fallen flat on his face. William the Conqueror heard this. He got up, he dusted himself, he turned back towards all the soldiers, and he said, soldiers, don't you think it's a great omen that as soon as I've landed on the coast of England, I've grabbed the earth with both my hands? That means definitely we're going to win this battle. And the entire mood of these soldiers changed. They thought it was a bad omen, but he thought in a different manner, and he communicated it in a different manner. And he said, I've grabbed the earth with both my hands, so we are going to win this battle. So just remember that small words, small communication, words said at the right time can make a huge difference. And every single communication has two aspects.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, your video is off. Is it by mistake, sir?
Yeah, by mistake. On it, I'll put it on again and see.
Yes, sir.
Is it on?
Yes, sir. Now perfect. As handsome as Rajiv, sir, ever.
Okay. I thought it was on because I put the video. Yeah.
No, it was on. By mistake, it's switched off, I think.
Okay. So, there are two aspects to communication. One is called the content and one is called the intent. So, remember the two hands of communication, public speaking, are content. The content was beautiful. I've grabbed the earth with both my hands, so we'll win the battle. And the second is the intent. And when you have intent, the most important part of intent is something called as vocal variety or voice modulation. What is this voice modulation? The way in which you change your voice in such a way that it creates an impact. Now, does vocal variety make a difference? Yes. I'm going to take a small example and I'll just tell you this. And based on this example, you'll come to know that how by changing the vocal variety on each letter of a particular sentence, the meaning of that a complete sentence changes. So, for example, if I say, I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. Aman Shetty, you're not married, no?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. Okay, so that's why we'll talk about your girlfriend only.
He's happy now, that's right.
He's happy. I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. Now, if I say the sentence, if just in the normal way, it means only I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. Now, let me change the inflection and use voice modulation to tell the same particular sentence. I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. That means I did not say, somebody else said. I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. That means I did not say, I categorically deny the fact that Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. That means I did not say, I might have written it down, I might have done something else. I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. Somebody else might have beaten his girlfriend, Chandrasekhar Shetty or some Chinmay Shetty, whatever. Correct or no? I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. You might have done something else. I don't want to talk about that now. Okay. I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. That means he would have beaten somebody else's girlfriend. I did not say Aman Shetty beat his girlfriend. He might have beaten his sister or somebody else, but he did not beat
his girlfriend.
So what happened is the same sentence, because I had different vocal variety, meant 5 different meanings to all of y'all. Now, for any good vocal variety, there are 4 aspects. They are called the 4 P's of vocal variety. What are the 4 P's? They are called the pace, the pitch, the power, and the pause. What is it? Pace, pitch, power, and pause. Just like you have 4 P's for marketing, right? You have 4 P's for vocal variety. So now let's look at each one. I'll go very briefly because we don't have time. Pace. How fast you speak and how slow you speak at a particular point of time. Whenever there's action, drama, thrill, you have to go fast. Whenever there is mellow moments, soulful moments, moments which require a little bit of sensitivity, you have to go slow. So for example, if I'm talking about a cricket match and I'm talking about, let's say, Rohit Sharma hitting a boundary. I'll say Rohit Sharma hit the boundary, ball towards the fence, and the ball is racing towards the fence. The fielder's running after it. He almost catches it, but it beats him to the fence, and Rohit Sharma scores a century. It's action, it's thrill, it's drama. But suppose I say Rohit Sharma hit the ball towards the fence. It is going, the fielder is running behind it, and he almost catches it, and it goes for a 4. Rohit Sharma scores a century. Will it create an impact? No, because there was no action thrill. But if it's a slow, mournful moment, you have to go slow. So, for example, if I'm telling about, we'll take now Aditi. Now, Aditi is going on a moonlit night with her boyfriend. Okay, so how do I go fast or slow? Aditi was walking with her boyfriend on a moonlit night, and the boy looked at the moon and he looked at Aditi and he said, Aditi, even the moon has a blemish, but you are so beautiful. Suppose I go fast. Aditi's boyfriend is going in the moonlit night and he looks at Aditi's face and then says, the moon has also got a blemish and even you will look like a moon. What will happen? Aditi will spit on his face. Correct or not? True. Correct? So this was soulful. This was something which required sensitivity. Now I'll give you one example which epitomizes both. Okay. Now listen to this. See, there is, in the first part, I'm going to go fast. And in the second part, I'm going to go slow. And I'll tell you the reason for this. There was an auto driver who was speeding down Brigade Road. He went past a truck. He overtook a lorry. Then he went past a car. And then he went extremely quickly and he banged against a huge truck. And there was a pool of blood. The auto driver had lost his life. Speed thrills but kills. Now, when I was talking about going past an auto driver, past a truck, lorry, etc., I was going very fast. But later on, I went slow because it symbolized sensitivity. A person had lost his life. So just remember this: thrill, action, drama, fast, mournful moments, slow moments, sensitive moments, go a little slow. Okay, so that is pace. Now, what is pitch? Pitch is the way in which your voice is shrill or baritone. Shrillness of your voice, baritone voice. Now, let me give you some examples. Shrill voice is, hello, how are you? Baritone voice is, hello, how are you? Okay. Now, Amitabh Bachchan has a baritone voice. Sachin Tendulkar has a shrill voice. Now, when you are characterizing people in a particular situation, you use pitch. What do you mean by characterization? When you're giving a speech with a story, so for each character of the story, you change the pitch to suit that particular situation. So let me tell you the story of the lion and the mouse. Okay, this is an Aesop's fable which you'll have learnt earlier. Once upon a time, there lived a lion in a forest, and in the same forest lived a mouse. One day, the mouse was being chased by a cat, and the lion came in between the cat and the mouse's life was saved. The mouse looked at the lion and said, thank you for saving my life. Thank you for saving my life. Even I'll help you one day. The lion said, you are going to help me one day? You're so small, you can't do anything. After a few days, the lion got caught in a net which was laid down by the hunters. The mouse came and said, you need my help, you need my help. The lion said, I'm caught in this net, how do I come out? The mouse bit away the net and the lion was freed. The lion said, now I know size doesn't matter. It is the intention which matters. Thank you so much, mouse. The mouse said, never mind. Anytime, I'll always help you. Now see here, when I was talking about the mouse, I was going in a squeaky voice. When I was talking about the lion, I was going in a baritone voice. Okay. There was this boy in my college. He is from Africa. His name was Siibomba. So I called him and I said to him, is your name C Bomba or Sai Bomba? He told me, no, sir, my name is not C Bamba or Sai Bamba. My name is Bamba. This fellow had a whistle in his name. Now, when I was talking about the African, how did I change my voice? I made it sound like an African, right? So just remember, this is nothing but your pitch. Now let's go to the third one. That is nothing but your power. Power is your loudness. What do you mean by loudness? Are you speaking loudly or are you not speaking loudly? When do you speak loudly? When you have to command something, when you have to speak something which is in crisis. You speak loudly. When do you speak softly? When you have something painful, when you're speaking something about tenderness, you have to go a little soft. So, for example, suppose I say, the general commanded the army, let's march towards the enemy. I have to go loud because it's a command. Or if there's a fire, I say, fire, run. I have to go fast. I have to go loud. I can't say fire, run. Nobody will run, right? So just remember this command, crisis, you put a loud voice, simple softness when there is something tender or when there's something nice. Let me give you an example. See, when I was in college, there was this girl in my college. Her name was Anupama. She was in the bus, and I and my friend was also in the same bus. And there was this man. The bus was a little crowded, and there was this middle-aged man who stepped on this Anupama's feet. And she was very angry. She shouted, "Stop it! What are you doing?" That middle-aged man got a little upset and he just moved back. Okay. Now she got down at the bus stop. Usually her boyfriend Vijay used to come and pick her up from the bus stop, but that day even he didn't come. It was a very bad day for her. So she looked down and she was very upset and she started walking towards her house. But actually what had Vijay done is he was hiding behind a tree and he wanted to give her a surprise. So he slowly came running behind her and he closed her eyes from behind. Okay. And you know what Anupama said? "Stupid, what are you doing?" To that middle-aged man also she told, "Stupid, what are you doing?" And to this Vijay also she said, "Stupid, what are you doing?" But was there a difference? The first one was spoken loudly because it denoted anger. The second one was spoken softly because it denoted, who will unmute and tell?
Love. Affection.
Ah, my God. All of you are full. Okay. So love and affection, correct or no? So that is called as your power. So make your voice loud or low depending upon what has to be said. Now coming to the last part, which is a little difficult part. It will take some time for you to master this, but even then, it's called the pause. Now, what is pause? Pause is giving a gap when you're speaking. So there are various reasons why a good public speaker will give a pause. I'm going to narrate an incident to you now, okay? And I'll give you some pauses and I'll tell you how these pauses are so effective at that particular point of time, okay? This was a story from the Times magazine some years back. It was May 12th, 2004, in which there was an article covered as the headlines of Times magazine. The cover story was about the world's ugliest man. The world's ugliest man was a person called Adrian Stackpole. Adrian Stackpole was ugly because he had met with an accident, and because of which he had patches all over his face. His ears were two stubbles of flesh. His nose did not exist. He did not have eyebrows. His lips were all parched. But that was not the amazing thing. The amazing thing was Adrian Stackpole was married to one of the most beautiful models in London, whose name was Anna Stackpole. And the press reporter had the guts to go and ask Anna Stackpole, "Anna, how do you feel being married to the world's ugliest man?" Anna said, "I don't care how he looks. I only look at how he cares. I don't care how he looks. I only look at how he cares. He makes me feel beautiful. Therefore, I feel he is beautiful." So just remember, beauty does not lie in the eyes of the beholder. It lies in the soul of the beheld. Okay. Now, if I gave this talk, now, so I gave you this paragraph. Now, if you see, I deliberately paused so many times, and I'll tell you when and why I paused. I said it was the Times magazine. It had a cover story, "The World's Ugliest Man." Now, why did I give a pause there? To create imagination. So now I want you to imagine what is this world's ugliest man. Then I told his name is Adrian Stackpole and I started describing him. And after describing him, I gave a pause. Why did I give a pause? because after the description, I want you to paint the picture in your mind. So create pictures in your mind. I gave a pause. So first one was for your imagination. Second was because I painted the picture. Now you have a more descriptive idea. Then I told the most amazing thing was that he was married to one of the most beautiful models in London, and her name was Anna Stackpole. Then I gave a pause because now it's curiosity for you all. So this pause was for curiosity. What is going to happen next? What's going to happen next? Then afterwards, I said the press reporter had the guts to ask Anna, how do you feel like being married to the world's ugliest man? Again, I gave a pause. Why? So that there's more suspense. Why is there suspense? So because you want to know what she's going to answer. Then I said 2 times. I don't look at how much how I don't care how he looks. I only look at how much he cares. I said it 2 times, and then I gave a long pause. Why? Because the message should sink in. So the pause which I gave was for you to get the point that it's not what looks matter, but it is how you make other people feel. And then I repeated it. Correct? So I gave 5 pauses, and each pause had a different meaning to it. One was for curiosity, one was for suspense, one was for imagination, one was for word pictures, one was to make the message sink in. Like that, even when you're cracking a joke, why is it that some people crack a joke and people laugh and some people are not able to make people laugh? It's all that pause. The timing is everything in humor. And you learn this over a period of time. I was also not a very good I was very serious as a speaker when I started off around 12, 13 years back. But slowly I've developed the art of humor, all because I know where to pause and where to give the right pause. But that will come through practice. You don't have to worry about it much. Okay. So these are the 4 P's. What are the 4 P's? The pace, the pitch, the power, and the pause. Now, besides these 4 P's and vocal variety, you need to organize your speech. I'm going to do it very, very quickly. Now, remember that for a building, you need a structure, right? You need the pillars, you need the beams, you need the foundation. In the same way, for a good speech, you need a proper structure. Otherwise, people forget your speech. So there is a simple word which you have to learn, which is OBC. What is OBC? Opening, body, conclusion. They say OBC is the ABC of good public speaking. That means you have to have an opening, you have to have a body, you have to have a conclusion. And how do you have this opening, body, conclusion? There is something called the 3T approach. What is the 3T approach? Tell them what you're going to tell them, tell them what you've told them. For example, you say, today I'm going to discuss about the coronavirus pandemic and what it has an implication on the Indian economy. Then you tell them about what implications, give them statistics, etc. And then at the end, you summarize what you have actually told them. So as you know, it has had a big impact on the economy because of this. So you're telling them the 3T approach. Tell them what you're going to tell them, and tell them what you've told them. Besides that, there are other ways in which you can organize your speech. There is past, present, future, where you tell something. Suppose you're discussing about Bangalore city. You'll tell them what happened in the past. How was Bangalore city founded by Kempe Gowda? Present, what is Bangalore today? And what do you see Bangalore in the future? You have other techniques like define, describe, illustrate. You define the problem, describe it, and give an example, illustrate. Like that, you have to choose your basic opening, body, conclusion, whether you want it to be past, present, future, whether you want define, describe, illustrate, whether you want the 3T approach. But remember that all your speeches should have a little bit of statistics, a little bit of humor, a little bit of comparisons. I don't have time to discuss all this, but these are all things which make your speech stick in the minds of the audience. A good statistics. Did you know that 38% of people who are hospitalized in India are because of a 6-letter word called stress? So I gave you a statistics. My point will sink in, right? Create some humor, crack a joke. Don't take some common jokes from the net, but take some jokes and crack a joke. Humor. Create comparisons. Did you know that if I were to measure the money of Bill Gates and take dollar notes, it would construct a bridge from the earth to the moon 5 times. That is so you're taking a comparison, you're creating an analogy. Like that, you'll have to beautify your speech. So just remember these two things. I've run completely out of time. One is your vocal variety, pace, pitch, power, pause, and then is your organizing your speech, your OBC, your 3T approach, your past, present, future, your define, describe, illustrate, as well as your creating in your speech comparisons, humor, statistics. All this will make it. This is your first day. All of you all will become great speakers. Just start off. They say that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a small step. And there's a Chinese saying, when you make the first step, God moves 100 steps to make you reach the 1,000th step. So just take that first step. You'll have taken the right step. Join this, start speaking little by little, and you'll see you'll all become great public speakers. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for making time out of your busy schedule and joining us here today. We learned a lot of things from your words. Hope everybody learns from this and becomes a better speaker tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I will exit now. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Rajiv, sir, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
It is obviously we would have never asked for a better beginning. So I think 4 P's, pure, perfect, perfectionist performance by Dr. Rajiv, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent, sir. Thank you so much for inspiring us, because every time I listen to you, I learn a lot. So it is inspiring every time for all of us to listen. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank
and
you.
all the best for your next 7 days of your program. Thank you, sir. We'll meet you with the full, highly extra re-energized.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Good day, sir.
Yes. So after this session, just to relax some time, can we watch a video? Are all of you ready? Can we have the video, please? Wasn't that fun? Yeah. So moving on, let's move ahead. There are 3 things to aim at in public speaking. First, to get into your subject, then to get your subject into yourself, and lastly, to get your subject into the heart of your audience. In order to help you understand your audience and develop good language skills, I would like to call upon Ms. Parnika Pavanram. Parnika ma'am has completed her bachelor's in commerce from Christ University and has secured 4th rank in the Karnataka PU examinations. She has worked as the regional manager in 2 organizations and is currently posted as the Assistant Commissioner of Revenue under the Government of Karnataka. Parnika ma'am is an avid reader and a passionate practitioner of yoga. We are grateful to have you here, ma'am. Over to you.
Yes. Good evening to all of you. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So, as Aditi was introducing, today we'll be continuing with a couple more important things when it comes to communication, mainly knowing your audience, good language skills, and body language. So you've all had a wonderful session with Rajdeep sir in terms of voice modulation and organizing your thoughts and speech. So before we jump into the topic, can I have the captains of team 1 and team 2 to, I believe you have been told to volunteer for the first activity. So we'll begin with a very quick, simple activity. So can the captains of team 1 and team 2 raise your hand or tell me in some way as to who you are?
Ma'am, I'm Avnish. I'm the captain of Team A.
Team A. All right. What about, I believe Bhavna is the captain, or who is the captain of team 2? Team B?
Ma'am, hi. I'm Asmita, captain of team 2. Team B.
Team B. Okay, okay, great. So let's begin with this activity. All of the others also can try. You're free to try it out, but I want you both to specifically do it and follow the instructions. Okay. So I'll give you a set of instructions. I want you to take a sheet of paper and slightly thick a pen, either a marker or a sketch pen or something of that sort. And I need you to do as the instructions go. Okay, as and when I give instructions, you need to follow it and do whatever I tell accordingly. So let me know when you're ready with a sheet of paper and a relatively thick marker pen. You can unmute and give me a go ahead once you're ready. All right. Captains of Team A and Team B.
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Ready, ma'am. Great. All right. So on the sheet of paper, I want you to draw a triangle at the top center. I repeat, draw a triangle at the top center. Draw another triangle below the first triangle. I repeat, draw a second triangle below the first triangle. Draw a third triangle below the second triangle. I repeat, draw a third triangle below the second triangle. Now, below the third triangle, draw a rectangle. Below the third triangle, draw a rectangle. Draw a star at the top. Last instruction, draw a star at the top. You're not allowed to change anything in between, okay? So you have to just do it as you've done so far. You are not allowed to change anything midway. So you have, last instruction is draw a star on the top. Let me know when you're done.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Okay, so can you switch on your video and show what you have drawn to the camera. I can't see anyone who's showing the image. Team B and Team A, both of you, or any of you, go ahead. All of you have drawn. Please show it, hold it up to the camera. Oh, wow. Okay. So are the others able to see what your classmates have drawn? Okay, so 3 triangles and a rectangle. Wonderful. Next, who else?
Ma'am.
Done. Super, Asmita. Good job. Next. Any one more person? Team A captain? Did you?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Can you see it?
Yes. Okay. Good. Good work. Okay. So now, what was the point of all of this? I'll just quickly put up a PPT so that you're able to look at what we're discussing also. Whoever is the host, can you allow screen sharing? Aman sir? So while that's happening, let me just tell you, done? Okay, great. Yes. So this is the instruction I gave. Draw a triangle at the center, a second triangle below the first, a third triangle below the second, a rectangle at the base, and a star on top. So the same set of instructions have produced probably 20 or 30 different diagrams. And I don't know if anyone actually drew this. Is there anyone in the group who actually managed to draw a Christmas tree or something like
Team A.
Okay, great. Good job, good job. So the whole point of this activity is to understand that what we give as instruction can be so differently interpreted by so many people, right? So it is extremely important when we are communicating to understand that what we say is not important. What reaches the other person is what is important. Your communication is successful only and only when the other person understands what you are trying to communicate the way you want them to understand. You probably still are understanding what I'm saying, but are you understanding it the way I meant it? That is when my communication is considered to be successful. So with this small activity, let's jump into what we are going to be looking at in terms of communication today. All right. So the core aspect of communication, all of you are attending this session because you want to improve your communication skills. You want to become good public speakers. You want to be able to build relations by being good orators or communicators. What is it that you need to do then? You need to, as you can see in the middle of the slide, the core of communication is to be informed, which means you need to be aware. You need to know. What should you know? You need to know three things. One is you need to know your audience, you need to know your content, and you need to know about yourself. We'll look at all three of these one after the other. And so for now, we'll get started with knowing your audience. All right. Why should you know your audience at the very first level? First of all, unless you know who you're talking to, you will not be able to adjust what you're saying as per their needs. If I am talking about public speaking with a group of small children, I will probably start with a story. It will be a lot more activity based. It will definitely be difficult to do it online, first of all. So given that all of you are adults or almost adults, we have the liberty of taking an online class. So I need to first know the age group and such other details about my audience in order to make sure that I prepare in a way which is understandable to the audience. So you can be better prepared if you know your audience, and there will be fewer surprises. Like you won't end up with too many uncontrollable factors if you've done your homework before. So that is why you need to know your audience. What do you need to know about your audience? Basic demographics, like what is their age group? Which gender are you addressing? What is their educational qualification? Am I talking to experts in the field or am I talking to amateurs in the field? These are all the things that I need to know beforehand in order to deliver a good communication or a speech or anything for that matter. And their likes and dislikes. Do they like to be, generally people like to have more of an interaction kind of session rather than a one-way communication. So all these likes and dislikes and expectations of the audience must be known beforehand. Size of the audience, meaning is it a small group? Is it a group of 5 or 10 people? Or is it a huge group of 200, 1,000, 5,000 people? And is it this is very important, last point, whether it's a formal context or an informal context. We see in a lot of situations, students go into interviews for a job or maybe an internship, and they go in assuming that it will be like a college setup because they're so used to it and they don't know what corporate culture is like, and they are in for many surprises when they walk in and everyone is dressed up in formals when they would have probably turned up in jeans and t-shirt. So all of these are extremely crucial. An interview at the end of the day is communication, and your audience are your interviewers. So you need to know what your interviewers expect from you. You need to know what your audience expects from you before any communication. When should you know about your audience? After you start speaking? Do you learn about your audience, or before you start speaking? It is all through. Before your speech, during your speech, and even after your speech, it is important to know your audience. In the sense, gather as much information as possible about your audience before itself. Observe your audience while you're talking. This is extremely important as communicators. We call this listening skills. And most of us make the mistake of thinking that listening skills only means you should hear or listen through your ears to what people are telling you. But listening is much more deeper than that. Listening means that you perceive everything that is coming towards you, be it their body language, be it their eye contact, be it their, are they fidgeting, are they moving around too much, are they dozing? All of this becomes important communication which you have to listen to while you are telling them something. So observing your audience, even if it is one-on-one communication or one-to-many communication, observing your audience is extremely important. And last, after you finish your communication, why do you still need to bother? Because you need to always do better next time. So you need to gather feedback from your audience. You need to ask questions to make sure that your audience has understood what you're trying to tell. So this becomes very important to ensure that you walk out of that room knowing that they have understood what you've told. All right. So knowing your audience happens before, during, and after your communication. How? So we saw that why do you know your audience? Why do you have to know your audience? When do you have to know your audience? And now we come to how do you find out about your audience? How do you do it? First of all, learn about the location beforehand. Where are you delivering your speech? Where are you attending your interview? Is it an informal interview in a Starbucks or a cafe coffee day? Or is it a formal interview in the office, in a boardroom meeting, sort of in a conference room sort of setup? All of this has to be known beforehand. It helps to reach a little before time so that you are able to talk to your audience and know what they intend to, what is their expectation, sort of have an informal discussion before the formal event begins, and have a background check. Be prepared for surprises. Why is this important? You may have gone in 100% prepared, but if you're not flexible enough to adjust to any last minute modifications, you will still fail at your job. So preparation should be 100%, but flexibility towards change should also be 100%. That is most important. While you're talking, ask questions, observe facial expressions, maintain eye contact. Don't be judgmental about, oh, these fellows won't understand anything, so I don't have to bother. Or, my God, these people are so well read, they're so knowledgeable. How do I present in front of them? Have no such prejudgments. Go in as you are, knowing what you know. That is most important. So put yourself in their place. Extremely important for communication in general. When is it? I told you before that communication is said to be most successful only when the receiver understands the message the way you intended it. When will you know if they have understood or not? When you can put yourself in their shoes, in the sense when you can stand in their place and understand. Now, when I'm talking to all of you, I need to sit as a degree around BCom or maybe pre-university student who is listening to a session online with minimal interaction. So if you as audience have to understand what I'm telling you, what should I do to make that happen? That should be my approach to making a successful speech or communication. Ask questions, check back with the organizers or check back with the audience members themselves and try to understand how the session went. How was your speech? What could have been better? What was good? What was bad? What could you have done differently? So all of this helps you to know your audience better. So what did we all learn till now in terms of knowing your audience? One is, why do we have to know your audience? What should you know about your audience in terms of their age, likes, dislikes, and the context of your communication? Then when, that is, you have to know about your audience before, during, and after. How do you do this? Beforehand, you do your research, you do your homework. Where are you talking? Who are you talking to? What are the audience? What are their backgrounds, etc. During the speech, you try to find out, you try to pick up on what kind of communication they are sending out to you. Then after your speech, how do you do it? By getting feedback from them. All right. So this is about knowing your audience. Is this clear? Any questions so far? Anything that you want to add on? Anyone? You can unmute and share if at all required. Otherwise, can we go ahead? Is knowing your audience clear to all of you? Give a thumbs up if things are clear, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Ma'am, I have
Yes.
a doubt. Ma'am, you told about knowing the audience, right? Now, suppose I go for a public speaking contest or something. So I don't know how the judge will think. So based on that, I am supposed to tell my speech or any comments.
Correct.
So how should I exactly judge those people who are listening to me? Because I don't know what is there in their mind.
Correct, correct. So in situations like this, preparation beforehand will be less, in the sense content-wise preparation, knowing what kind of topics can come up, only these things you can prepare for. But most critical, while you're talking, they'll give you reactions, right? So when you probably give us tell a particular sentence, their face will lighten up, or when you're they start looking confused and what is this person talking, kind of expression will come up. So you have to maximum work on knowing your audience while you're talking and not so much beforehand. Does that help? Does that answer your question?
So first, when I give my introduction, I'll get to know like how they respond, and then I should continue.
Correct. So when you start your topic, when you begin your topic, they will sort of give inputs. Are they the humorous kind? Do they appreciate humor? If they are not the humorous kind, you are better off not cracking any jokes in front of them. It may not go down well. So when you begin, you have to gauge these small details and then take it forward accordingly.
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay, great.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, it's more of a continuation question on as per what Kirti she said. Sometimes in a competition, the judges are very careful to ensure that their face remains impassive. They don't express their emotions easily. Because I've tried gauging their mood and everything, but it's just blank. It's nothing. So what do we do in those kind of situations?
Your only resolve, your only go-to option then is content and confidence. You have to wing it with just these two things. Be very clear with your content and deliver it confidently. There is no judge in the whole world who will not appreciate confidence, okay, and content. So if you can ensure these two, that will have to do. There is no more that you can know about your audience in such a scenario.
Ma'am?
Okay. Yes.
Like in the situation, we'll get to say the speech at the spot only. So at that time, we will be not prepared our content. So what should we do at that time?
So are you specifically asking about how to prepare for such a thing, or how to know your audience in such a scenario?
Yeah, how to know the audience in that situation.
Okay, so you're saying that you don't know the topic that you're talking also, and you don't know your audience also, correct?
Yeah.
Like I said in the earlier case, if they are expressive, you need to go with what they're giving you, facial expression, body language, etc. If they're completely impassive, go ahead with content and confidence, like I said. Okay, so we'll quickly move on to the next topic for the day because we're running short of time. I'll take more questions later at the end. So for now, I'll move on to the next. I believe captains of Team C and Team D. Are you ready for the next activity?
Yes,
you are the
ma'am.
volunteers.
I am Chinmay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm the captain of Team C.
Okay,
I'm
great.
Kushi.
Team D
I'm
captain?
Kushi, captain of Team D.
Kushi, all right. Okay, great. Super. So the next, we're going to start with another activity. Some of you may be familiar with it. It's called Never Ending Story. I'll tell you why we're doing this activity after the activity. The whole point is an image will be shown on screen, and the first person will start telling a story based on that image. As soon as I change the image, the story also should continue in a way which will include that image into the story. And when I say switch, I want the captain of team D to continue from where team C stopped and end the story accordingly. Is the instruction clear, or do you want me to repeat?
Clear, ma'am.
Okay, great. So let me put up the images. Yeah. So team C captain, can you see the image on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Begin your story with this image.
Yes, ma'am. This is my friend, Mr. Tree. He's been standing alone for a long time, for almost 10 years. I've been visiting him for around 5 years now. He has so many skills. He keeps talking, sometimes dances also. And most of the time, he is providing shelter to other people. He provides fruits occasionally. And the person who steals those fruits is this Mr. Lingappa. He always steals all those fruits and tells that he has to give it to God, serve it to God. But then when we usually go to the temple to see how many fruits are there, this donkey would have eaten up 10 of those fruits. And then this is also one of Mr. Tree's friends, but he is a little cunning friend because he always tries to push Mr. Tree for more fruits. And
okay,
then
switch team D captain, your image. You have to continue the story from where she stopped.
One day, Mr. Lingappa, instead of actually taking the fruits from the tree, he went to his own home and he realized, okay, my wife has given birth, so I'll go show my kid to the temple so that he is named.
Okay.
He is Christian. So he goes to the temple, and when he goes to the temple, the donkey immediately recognizes this man always brings fruits. No, so where is the fruits? I will go try to eat the fruit. And as soon as he sees in the basket, he sees his baby, which is aspiring to be an astronaut. Now, how did the donkey know that this baby wants to be an astronaut? The donkey had sixth sense. He could see what people wanted to become. So he could tell that this man, who is just a pandit, has now given birth to a baby who is now going to become an astronaut.
Wow.
Such an amazing person.
Super great. So we had pandits giving birth and astronauts babies and whatnot. So thank you both captains of team C and team D. It was great. So the whole point of this exercise was that we are building sentences, or we're trying to form sentences on the spot while making it entertaining. How does this help? Most of the time we struggle with language because we are not able to form sentences properly. Even before grammar sits in place, our problem lies in openly speaking. We are so afraid to speak in a language which we are not confident in that we fail to develop it well in the first place. All right. So which means confidence in a language does not come automatically. It comes with practice. So how do you practice? It is through activities like this. So this brings us to our next topic, which is good language skills. We'll quickly run through it. It's very basic stuff. It's nothing that we have to worry too much about. So yeah. So as I was telling you, core of communication is to be informed. We learned about is to be informed, meaning you should know your audience. You should know your content next. So what does knowing your content involve? Knowing your content involves having good language skills. In this, what do you do? First of all, we generally make a lot of very common mistakes when it comes to grammar. Like we say, can we discuss about cricket? Discuss itself means you're talking about something. So you don't have to say about again. Can we discuss cricket is the right way to put it forward. Sleep is coming, rain is coming. All of these are common usages that are found. The right way to see it is I am feeling sleepy, it is raining, or it is bleeding, and so on. I passed out of college is very commonly used by all of us. passed out has lots of meanings, which does not necessarily mean you've graduated. So please be careful when you're using it. The best way to put it forward, especially I'm highlighting this because this is something you are most likely to use in interviews. You'll say, I passed out of Christ University in 2016 or something of that sort, which is not the right way to say it. I completed my graduation, or I completed my college education, and then continue the sentence. Okay, so these are some common mistakes that we do in grammar. Now, there are some simple tips to work on your improving your grammar. What are they? We generally tend to make very long sentences while speaking, which will make it difficult for us itself. In the sense, you break down what you want to say into smaller sentences, because you're less likely to make mistakes in grammar when your sentence is small. I went to school and then went to the classroom while my teacher was teaching, and sat in the first bench and listened to the lecture, and then had lunch, and then came home with my friend who was wearing pink t-shirt while I was running towards the door. No. Break it into smaller sentences so that you're less likely to make grammar errors. This holds good when you're speaking as well as when you're writing, especially when you're writing, especially when students write answers in the exam or any essays or any articles. Most of the time they go wrong because they make sentences which are very long. It goes on for lines together. Make short, simple sentences. You're less likely to make grammar errors. There are some more technical okay, so there's one example on the slide that's here, which may be interesting to remember. So misplaced modifiers is something that we go wrong in frequently. What does that mean? The young girl was walking with her dad in a short skirt. What does it mean? It means that dad was wearing a short skirt. So the right way to put it in a sentence is, the young girl in a short skirt was walking with her dad. So we see these errors so frequently while reading what students have written. It is very easy to make such mistakes. So just keep in mind that when you are writing or speaking, make sure that you watch out for such grammatical errors. A very, very important part of grammar is your communication. Can all of you see the image on the screen? Let's eat. Yeah, let's eat, grandpa. Or let's eat, grandpa. That comma saves lives. So similarly, while you are using your grammar, make sure that you pay attention to punctuation. Another important part of grammar is your pronunciation. Most of the time, this is what holds us back from speaking freely, right? Because my Tamil accent or my Telugu accent is so strong that my English does not sound like others' English, so I'm too afraid to speak. So how do you get over it? Only option is speak more. Listen to people who are speaking in the right accent. So make sure that you listen to good talks, good lectures, good podcasts in English of speakers who have the right accent. There are many excellent speakers who don't necessarily have a good accent. Example, Sudha Murthy madam, the great Abdul Kalam, all of them are amazing speakers with great content, but they don't necessarily have the best accent. So when you're trying to improve your pronunciation, make sure that you listen to speakers who have a good accent. So maybe Gururaj Karjagi sir has a good accent, so you can listen to talks by him. A lot of eminent speakers, most of the TED Talks have good accents, so you can listen to TED Talks. That will help you improve and work on your accent. So this slide, I'll just give you a couple of examples of where we commonly mispronounce words. We say Wednesday, it's Wednesday. We say honest, very, very commonly mispronounced word. I am a very honest student. I'm a very honest person. It's honest. H is silent. Yeah, so liable, because it's you commonly use it in your accountancy, etc. We say liable. It is liable. That pronunciation has to be clear. So you will have to pay attention to these minor aspects when you are trying to improve your grammar. Finally, it's your vocabulary that has to be better when you want to communicate well. So when you come across new words, try to Google the meanings immediately. All of you are always having your phones with you with data pack, I'm very sure. So make sure that you Google out words which are, which are new to you, and make note of them on your phone itself. Have a notepad sort of thing on your phone where you can make note of words. And there are so many good dictionary apps that you can refer to. And along with these good vocabulary, another way to beautify your language is to quote. I'm sure all of you follow so many of these motivational pages or great speakers, great people on social media, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So they will be putting up all of these famous quotes and all. So try to keep those in mind so that you can use them when you're giving a speech or when you're writing stuff. It will add a lot of value to your overall language skills. So finally, be it your vocabulary, your punctuation, your pronunciation, all of this comes in your language skills, correct? So how can you improve all of this? Read good books, watch good English movies, speak in English to friends, very important. Whether they are the ones who encourage you and correct you when you are wrong in a polite way, or even if they are the kind of friends who make fun of you when you mispronounce. Both of them are very useful, but you have to first speak in English with them. That is the only way to learn. You all didn't start talking in your mother tongue perfectly. You all stumbled, stammered, blabbered, and your parents corrected you, and you eventually got better at your mother tongue. The same logic works for English also. The more you speak, the better you get it. So use, as I told, listen to good podcasts and make note of new words that you come across. Okay, so that brings us to the end of language skills. Now, I hope that was clear. I will take questions at the end because we're running out of time. I think I'm already out of time. Aman sir, can I go on for another 5 to 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Okay, ma'am.
Aditi?
Sure, man. Sure.
Okay, great. So this brings us to the last part of our session, which is to do with body language. So captains of team A, B, C, D, E, and F.
Yes, ma'am.
Daddy, have you been briefed about what you have to do, or do I have to tell you now? Do you know what you're supposed to do?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, great. So team E first, captain of team E. The instruction holds good for both of you. The basic point is you have to, first of all, turn on your video. Secondly, you have to enact an activity. So if I say swimming, I will do this. I know it doesn't look like swimming, but you get the idea. So you have to enact an activity, and the captain of team F should guess it. Okay, team E acts it out, team F has to guess it, and then team E has to tell whether it was right or wrong. Very simple. I'll give you 2 minutes quickly. Team E, if the host can pin team E captain's video, it will be helpful. If they can pin their video, everyone will be able to see their.
Ma'am, should it be very simple or anything?
You want to give a good competition to your team F, right? So yeah, make it a little hard.
Participate.
Sorry?
Ma'am, can we also participate, ma'am?
Please go ahead. Team E is the one who will act. All the other teams can guess. Whoever gets it right, gets it right.
Ma'am, so that time team E wins.
Okay. Team E will win when, someone should get it right. If everybody gets it right, then team E loses, okay? Only 1 or 2 maximum should get it right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ma'am, can I start?
Yes, team E captain, I hope.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Spotlighted or something like that. Can everyone see me?
Yes. Yes, great. Go on.
Okay. Should I mute?
Yeah, of course.
Then what?
Go ahead.
You're giving a speech.
Traffic policeman.
Traffic police.
Traffic police.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good job. So the whole point of this exercise, as you all I'm sure have figured out, is how we read body language. Of course, traffic police quite often don't look so active. They're not so pompous with their job, but good try. So now we'll look at what is body language and quickly try to understand what are the key things that you have to keep in mind when you're giving a speech when it comes to body language. Okay, so this is the third part of communication. As I said, in communication, you have to know. What do you have to know? Your audience, you have to know your content and know yourself. So body language and how you say things, what works best for you is what we are going to cover in this last part. So we say that a picture speaks 1,000 words. Your body language is your picture to the world, right? How you stand when you're talking, how you move your hands when you're talking, how you express, what kind of facial expressions you have, what kind of eye contact you maintain. All of this is your picture, the picture that you show through your body to the world, and this speaks 1,000 words, right? So majority of communication is always non-verbal, and which is why body language becomes so very important. The very first part of body language is your gestures. So where you're saying, good job. Most of us now rely on gestures in online classes, where I say, okay, give a thumbs up if things are going good, or give a thumbs down if you're not understanding, and so on and so forth. So gestures and gestures is something you have to pay attention to when you are giving a speech, because most of the time when you ask a question, audience members may not speak out the answer, but they show it through gestures. They either say no, not understanding, or I don't know, or they have this confused, they put up their hands in the air, so they know I don't know what you're saying. So that kind of those kind of gestures come under body language, and most importantly, facial expressions. So you must be sensitive enough to read facial expressions of your audience members in order to gauge what they are telling you. Whether are they sleepy, are they bored as hell, or are they super excited and interested, or are they disgusted by what you're saying and the way you're saying it. All of these become very important when you're trying to gauge their facial expression. Why is it important to know facial expression? Because you need to gather whether what you're saying is getting communicated to them. This is one part of it. What is the other part? When you are talking, when you're saying something, you can't say, what, tsunami killed hundreds of people, thousands of people. You can't say it that way. You have to give the appropriate facial expression when you are giving a particular news, correct? So when you're saying something as grave as death due to tsunami, it has to come with its own facial expression, and as Rajdeep sir was mentioning, its own tone of voice. You can't sound cheerful when you are supposed to be serious, and vice versa. Your eye movements, maintaining eye contact is an important way to say that you're confident in what you're saying, whether it is in an interview, or whether it's in a public speaking competition, or any of these competitions that come up in fests. When you're presenting anything, maintaining eye contact with your audience is extremely critical, because it shows that you are confident in what you're saying. How do you make sure that? But don't stare, okay? Just because I'm saying that eye contact does not mean you stare into the person's face. That's a little creepy. So you need to make sure that you have a right balance between how you maintain your eye contact. You have to keep glancing away and then look back at the person you are talking to. Maintain a safe distance when I say eye contact, it just means that you look at the person's face when you're talking. That's all it means. Okay. So this is when you're talking to one or two people. What do you do when you're talking to hundreds and thousands of people? Maybe it's a large audience. How do you maintain eye contact then? You have to generally slowly glance from one side of the room to the other, and then from your right to your left, left to right, in a slow manner, making every person feel that you are looking at them. That is the way in which you maintain eye contact when the audience is of a bigger number. Body posture, So we talked about facial expression, we talked about gestures, we talked about eye contact, and now we're talking about body posture. The way you stand when you're giving a talk is extremely important. Sometimes we may be nervous, so we have the habit of putting our hands in our pockets or tying it behind our back. Not a good idea. If at all your hands are shaking and you want to make sure that nobody sees it, interlock your hands in front of you. That is still bearable rather than tying it at the back. Ideally, you should not even be interlocking it in front of you. But worst case scenario, this is what you can resort to. Best way to do it is leave your hands free. Make sure that you move it accordingly as you're speaking. Okay. Do not put your hands in your pockets or do not tie it behind your back. When you're sitting for an interview, make sure that you sit straight, don't slouch forward or don't lean back and sit in a lazy posture. All right. So these are some critical aspects of body posture. When it comes to overall body language, some do's and don'ts. Don't cross your arms or legs. Make sure you maintain eye contact, but don't stare. Relax your shoulders. Don't be too tense, but don't slouch either. Nod when you are listening to someone else talking, because it gives them a sense that you're actually paying attention. Smile and laugh when it is necessary, please, not in inappropriate situations. Laugh when it is required. Smile when it is required, or even generally have a pleasant smile, normal smile, not like the creepy kind of smile. Don't keep touching your face. Make sure that you move your hands in a manner which seems confident. Now, how do you work on your body language? Very important. Try to talk in front of a mirror and see how you generally move. What is it that you generally do? Do you use your hands too much, or do you walk around? What is more comfortable for you? So you need to first understand what works for you, what is most comfortable for you, and accordingly make modifications. Many a times we won't know, but we may have the habit of biting our nails, or shaking our legs, or shaking our or breaking our knuckles. All these habits may have become inbuilt without our knowledge. So first know what it is and then make sure that you make changes accordingly. Observe movie stars and famous personalities and see how they talk, how they stand, how they give out that aura of confidence. So observing good speakers is also very, very important. Most importantly, of all the things that we have spoken so far, including what even Rasdeep sir told, never fake it. Whatever is genuine to you, make sure that you keep that as your own. If you're not good at delivering a joke, don't bother. Keep it simple. Deliver your content genuinely, it will work. If you're bad at telling jokes and if you open your speech with a joke, it will be a disaster. So make sure that you play to your strength. Work on improving your strength when you're practicing, but when you're delivering something, make sure that you play to your strength. So don't fake something that you're not good at. Do what you're best at in the best way possible. All right. So that's from my side. We spoke about knowing your audience, knowing your content in terms of language skills, having good language skills, and we learned about body language through body postures, facial expressions, and how to make sure that you're aware of the kind of body language you use, the kind of general stammering, stuttering, etc. that you do, so that you can accordingly change and modify that to suit your to present your content in the best manner possible. So now that's all from my side. Do any of you have any questions, anything to share, any doubts, anything at all?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, before, when I have, like, in the past, when I was giving a few speeches, and there are a lot of people, they're down, like when I am on stage and they're down. And the thing is, when you look down, it's like no one's looking at you. You can't make eye contact at all, because in that situation, everyone was in some or the other posture. So it was basically either like everyone was ignoring you, or they're listening to you, and that one face in the crowd who's looking at you suddenly, and you realize he's looking at you and actually listening to you. So actually that scares me a little, because all of them are not listening, and this one person is nodding his head very
you should be impressed. Yeah, so somebody is really involved in what you're saying. You should be happy about it. So you should use that to your advantage and make sure that, so out of the hundreds who are seated in front of me, there's this one super interested person. Let me make sure that I, you know, somehow catch the attention of your audience and make sure that the focus, their focus turns from what you are, from what they are saying amongst themselves to what you are saying. The best way to do it, of course, is humor. If that is not working, you do your voice modulation, you make your presence felt. But the best way to do it is to uh, create some kind of humor. And there are different ways to do it. Either you create humor from the situation or create humor through your own self. Like crack a joke about yourself, and that will sort of break the ice and make sure that people start paying attention to you. Once they start paying attention, of course, eye contact is not an issue. So it's all about when you begin. Okay, so I hope that makes
Yes,
sense to you. Okay.
yes, ma'am. And another thing, ma'am, I use my hands a lot while talking. A lot. It's basically my prop. I don't know. My hands always. Even now, I'm using my hands a lot. It's not seen properly, but I use my hands a lot.
Yes.
How do I know if I'm using them too much? Because people generally they don't give feedback, and even when I ask them for feedback, they're very reluctant because they don't want to. They don't want to hurt me.
Yeah. So coming from a person who has the same issue, as you can see even right now. So the thing is, when you are talking to a large group of people, it's most of the time it's great if you are, you know, moving your hands as you're speaking. It will actually be very useful. But so you don't have to change much in that sense. But if you're having an interview or a one-on-one conversation, moving your hands too much can be distracting. So you just have to be careful when you are having a one-on-one conversation or an interview scenario. In that case, it is better to interlock your hands and keep it on your thighs, so that forcibly you will stop moving your hands, and that will help you to control your movement. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Pranika, ma'am, can I add one point?
Yes, sir. Please.
Arshita and Pranika, ma'am, till you are married, you can move your hands in whichever way you want. After the marriage, don't use the hands on your husband to whatever. I think it's absolutely fine. Okay, absolutely fine. Okay, and I think 70% of the communication is by body language. 70% of the communication is body language, so absolutely fine. And at least what I observed you in the last 2 months, your movement of hands is actually almost perfect. Don't worry. Even if you feel it is little more, nothing to worry, because most of the people will get the communication perfect majority of the time through your body language itself. You continue your natural style. Please do not change. This is my sincere suggestion. Till you get married. After that, your husband will tell you where not to hit. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Ma'am, one other thing, ma'am.
Yes.
Generally, my habit is that when people talk to me, I do nod my head. But what happened last year was, a teacher was talking to me and I was nodding my head. She was in a class. Apparently, the students thought I was nodding my head too much. They thought it weird that I was nodding my head. I don't know why.
Did your teacher think you're nodding your head too much?
I don't think so. I
Then
didn't
don't
ask
bother.
her.
Now it's between you and your teacher. What is your as in, it's none of other people's business. Is your head blocking their view in some way? Then it's their problem. Otherwise, it's none of their business. You keep nodding, no problem. Anyone else?
Just to add, one more point to
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Actually, we have a brilliant principle, extraordinary principle, great principle, extraordinary, probably the best principle I think throughout my educational career. But one of the best thing which used to do is all the stage programs. Okay, so when we were studying in PU level, we had commerce, arts, so many programs happening, and the gentleman is basically qualified from economic background. But if there is a speech on science, if there is speech on arts, commerce, everything, obviously principal has to be there on the stage. So he's always used to nod his head. Always used to nod his head. And obviously at that time I didn't have guts to ask him, okay, because I was thinking genius. You understand economics also, you understand arts also, commerce, everything perfectly, every speaker, extraordinary. Then recently, maybe around 10 years back, so when I met him personally, I asked, sir, I wanted to ask this question for a long time. We always used to nod like this, okay? So is it that you used to understand everything what the speaker is to tell? No, Chandrasekhar, I used to nod to ensure that I don't get asleep in the on the stage. So there are multiple benefits of nodding the head. Please continue. Thank you. Just to bring some humor. Yeah, continue.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Ma'am,
Anyone
the
else?
same thing, ma'am. The nodding thing. So usually the first benchers when they sit, and there'll be like normal in a classroom, a person is like continuously nodding, and other people are listening to the ma'am. But when they see that vibration movement in that one particular place, and one student is just continuously nodding, the attention directly goes to that one person. Is like, why is she nodding so much? What is extra that is coming to her and not me? That's how. That's why, like, usually in my class, people used to tell, like, even if I'm trying to concentrate, other people will call me and tell me that, look at that girl. She's nodding so much. Is she understanding more than us? Like,
I don't understand why people are so bothered about other people in the class. But anyway, don't worry about it. Nodding is good. End of conclusion. That's all. Nodding is good. End of story. Next, what else? Anyone else? Any other question?
Ma'am, for the
yes.
Okay. Ma'am, the thing is, like, I have this some sort of stage fear, and I don't know why. It's not a lot, but then a little. If it's amongst the people I know very well, I have no problem. I can talk properly, and I can tell what I want to, I can communicate very well, and what I want to tell is understood perfectly by them. But if I don't know the people, I tend to start fearing, like, okay, am I doing properly? Am I moving too much? Am I just like, everyone's looking at me? Are they making fun of me? Why is not paying attention? Are they paying too much attention? Like, am I doing something wrong? Yeah, my mouth is saying something, but my mind keeps thinking something else. So, like, I start fumbling then. So,
Yes.
what do I do then?
It is normal. First of all, let me say that it is very normal to feel afraid, even when you're talking something with known people, but you're approaching a topic for the first time. It is very normal to feel afraid. If you're not feeling afraid, then something is abnormal. Then it is considered abnormal. Fear is normal, first of all. Secondly, how do you work despite that? How do you make sure that you're able to communicate despite that fear? Is focus on making your content strong, in the sense, when the other person becomes most important, automatically you and your fear both becomes less important. Correct? So when you're communicating, make sure that your focus is entirely on the other person. How is the other person sitting? Or how is the other person listening? Is the other person understanding what I'm saying? Is the other person having doubts? So start identifying minor points of detail in the other person's body language. Start asking questions to them and listen to their answers. So when your attention gets diverted to your listener, automatically attention on you is less, which means attention on your fear is also less. So that is, I personally have seen the best way to handle fear when it comes to public speaking. Divert your attention to your audience, automatically your fear levels don't come down, but your attention moves away from your fear. That is what happens.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm happy. Just 1 second. I'm happy to take more questions, but I believe they have planned for a lot of other things for all of you guys. So I'll let Aditi or Aman sir or whoever is in charge, let me either continue or tell me if I have to take questions later or however it works.
Actually, it's better if we continue, ma'am. I mean, not with the other activities.
Yeah.
It's
Correct.
already 8:05.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I would say, can whoever is having any doubts or questions, can they ask, send it across, write it and send it across. I'll get back to them.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And friends, I'm sure all of you, after listening to Parnika ma'am, eager to wait, especially the CA Foundation students, eagerly waiting for her classes. She will be coming and taking some classes this batch at foundation level, the communication. Okay, one of the brilliant faculties of our institution, and she's serving the people in the true sense. Now she is in the she's working in the Karnataka government, and she is directly involved with the COVID related matters. So one of the true patriot, we can say, by deed and all the means. And we just love her way of communication, the way she presents herself, extraordinarily brilliant. So thank you so much, madam. because she has normally, or I think day ends only after 8 or 9 o'clock actually in the office, but today she took her time. I'm sure she was there before 7 o'clock itself. Thank you so much, madam, for your time. We'll be very happy if you can, if you have time, you can also continue. Thank you so much. And also, Monica ma'am, just to tell you, this particular batch, especially the foundation batch, okay? So if we allow them, these questions only on communication, only with you, will continue up to 11 o'clock, okay? I'm sure about it. So probably those are the questions you can chat. You can chat as long if madam is there in the meeting, she will reply. Okay, you can chat and you can get the questions clarified. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Sir.
Really
Thank
great.
you so much.
Thank you. And also the students, please stay back. Don't have a don't say data issue, network issue, because a lot of big big events are on the way, including one rank holder is going to come and address you. Okay, so inspiration, motivation, etc. And also one session on time management. Okay, extremely important. Don't miss that. Over to the volunteer team.
Thank you, Parnika ma'am. So let's have another video so that we can, before we go ahead with other events, let's watch another video. Aman sir, can we have the video?
Yeah.
Aman, any technical error? Can you continue with the other activity?
It will play now.
Aman, on ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ? Share screen ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, in the meantime, I think when technical things are getting sorted out, let us continue with the same thing, because I think it'll start sorted out.
G G O O O O G G L L E E Gulu Gulu
D A N G E R O U S Dungers N A T U R E Nature F U T U R E Future Nature Future.
Number one, tire, 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 pure, 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 scales, 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 huse, huse, hole, hole, fire, 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 fire. Number one, tire.
I think just to have some fun, we have a lot of small fun incidents in between. Here comes one of the most awaited act of today's session. All said and done. At the end of the day, no doubt we are here to speak, lead, and conquer. But the first step of conquering is we becoming CA. We all getting the best possible marks, probably with the ranks. So we have with us one of the brilliant students of CAPS, most attached students to the institution in many ways, to the CAPS Foundation, and to Shetty sir. So no doubt all students are equal for me, but one or two ways they will become more closer to me, especially when they involve themselves with the societal activities. So a student who was a rank holder in PUC, so joined CAPS, and CAPS Foundation, CA Foundation exam, November 19, she has passed with the All India rank in CA Foundation. She's a good human being. Probably the reason why till her examination we had rank system in CA Foundation. Unfortunately, from May 20, they have removed the rank system. Doesn't mean that you people are not, but anyhow, that's the way system happened. So it being the last exam where the rank system has been announced, rank system was kept. So the rank holder of our institution, and she has joined intermediate classes. Wrote November 2020 CA intermediate examination, and I can say 100% follower of everything what we say educationally, personally, and all those things. Two additional points. Okay, so when the unfortunate pandemic struck the whole world, so March we started our CF Humanity project, and along with this girl, so I think 4 of our friends also joined us. Okay, with our hardcore volunteer team, almost 16 hours we continuously work for 2 to 3 months. So only for serving to the nation, that providing the food, etc. So one such girl, and a true follower of everything. So pure rank holder, CA Foundation rank holder joined. So she has joined Ames College itself, where we have an association, and she's doing exceptionally well. And probably I think another month, okay, she will also be my office colleague, I think. And I'm very happy and proud to introduce one of the greatest human beings, come student, come what you call good learner, Sandhya K. So to give our inspirational thought process to all the students who can also follow our footsteps and reach the height. Over to you, Sandhya.
Good evening, everybody. Sir, I am not sure how much I will be able to meet your expectations, but I'm going to try my best, not only in studies, sir, but also throughout my life and my career. Let's start. Namaste to everyone. I take this SLC 20 as my honor and privilege, and it's always great to be part in any of the activities conducted by CAPS, be it a small event such as revision class. It is not small, but I'm telling it's related to our curriculum. It's so huge. I'm telling we're starting from there, that is from the revision class, that is extra other than the coaching classes. From there to this mega event of SLC, and I'll keep the suspense. I'll keep the suspense of how the experience of trip will be. I have experienced both online and offline trips, so everything whatever happens in CAPS, it will be of another level, next level. It will be like that. Let me start. It's always amazing to listen to stalwarts of CAPS speaking. Today I was able to hear to Dr. Rajdeep sir and also Parnika ma'am. I have heard them many times. It's not only those, but all other stalwarts, all the faculties of CAPS. It's always great to listen to them. I think, I consider, I can't think, I consider all of us to be so fortunate to be able to listen to everyone. That is whoever are coming in CAPS, everyone, they have so much experience, they have so much motivation, they have so much stories. Their stories are so inspiring and so motivating to us that even we would like to become like them. I'll start my session with a small story. This story was narrated to me in my SLC. I don't know if I can tell it now, sir, because it was told in that time management session. But yes, sir.
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So there were two men who were instructed by their mentor to go through a dark stretch on the dari. Light illa aa dari. I'll be using Kannada in between, so don't mind. So dariyalli hogta iravaga, they were asked by their teacher, that is their mentor, to pick up whatever things that they found. Then they started walking, the two of them. When they started to walk, they found some sharp things or sharp type of things hurting their legs. They walked for a while. After some time, a man, he thought, why should I go through all these difficulties? Why should I hurt my leg? I'll go back. It's okay if I don't listen to my teacher for this one task. I'll listen to all other tasks. There was another person, that is his companion. He thought it is all, come what may, whatever is told to me by my lecture, by my teacher, I have to do it. So he didn't stop. He kept on walking and he finished the dark stretch. And this another person had also come through another path, and they both met in the ending. That is where they were able to find some source of light. Later, they opened their bags. Both of them found shining stones. What are those shining stones? They are diamonds, which was there in their bags. What this story we can learn from this story is, always whatever teachers, mentors, guides tell us or assign us a task to do, it is always for our benefit. It can be strainful, it can be little demanding, so more efforts, but it is always for our work. This can be as simple as doing a homework in the class, or redoing, that is rewriting 2 times whatever we are doing in the class. So it can be as simple. We have to be able to understand that their experience itself is double of our age. Double, often it can be double or triple, but it's the whatever our teachers are telling, it's always double or triple. Their experience is more than our age. So we have to understand what they are telling. We need not understand also, just follow what they are telling, just do it. It is always for our good. This is one story which I have narrated to you, which I have shared to you, because this is the most important thing which we often fail to do. After we come to a professional course, or maybe coming to PUC, because we think, okay, we have come to PUC, we have come to college, we need not listen to anyone, we will do whatever we think. No, it's not like that. We have to follow our teachers, not because they are our teachers, because of their experience and because of their position. When someone has reached that position, it is always because of they have done something. We need not know what is it something, but just follow, because they have gone through, and we have to follow it. I am here in CAPS for past 1.5 years, and my knowledge and learnings here is so much that I am in loss of words to express it. It's always it's always such that it always regenuines the child in us. That child is always important for us to develop our imagination, and it helps us to think out of box. Thinking out of box, you may ask, what is so important in thinking out of box? It's so important in our CA journey. It's not only in our normal CA examinations, but also in our career. CAPS has taught me to keep the child in me alive, and think out of box, and imagine, and believe in me, and do what I think. And one more thing which I would like to share is, well, this is the experience which I am currently undergoing. I am currently undergoing the ITT and orientation course of the Chartered Accountants Institute. It is the mandatory requirement that we have to undergo after our intermediate examinations. So I'll share this experience. We will understand why we are instructed specific things in CAPS to do. I had started attending the classes. I had started attending my ITT classes from December 17th. The first day, the faculty asked us to on the video and asked us to introduce ourselves. So they asked us to introduce ourselves. They went as per the we will be assigned a roll number. On the basis of that, we have to on our video and we have to speak. There were so many people who were stammering. Stammering is next level. They were not even they were so reluctant that they were chatting to the lecturer there that we are not ready to speak. We are afraid to speak in front. What is the important thing which we have to note here is, this course is always conducted offline, that is in front of everyone. In offline they have to go and speak, but this time we had the benefit of sitting in our home, that is in online. We have to just click one button on the video and we have to speak, and no one is here to comment on us, or we will not be able to see their reaction. For that also people were so reluctant. That time I understood why why Shetty sir always asks us to on the video during the online classes. There were so many of my friends who never on video. They will just off the video and sit and they will chat the answers. That is not the requirement. The requirement is we have to be able to express ourselves. This is not let it be. Now I have said about this in small incident of introducing ourselves. Then further the classes continued, as the classes progressed, we were asked to work in the Excel or any other MS Office program, and it was so important. Like there were 50 students in one batch, there will be 50 students. Those 50, a teacher cannot always pay attention to each and every student. It is up to us how we approach the teacher and get our doubts clarified. To get our doubts clarified, especially in this pandemic situation, we have to be expressive. We have to at least try and unmute and speak. We need not on the video. We at least try and speak to the teachers by unmuting ourselves. So all these things, which small things which we do in caps, like owning the video or answering sir, or during the starting of the classes our faculties will question us, or during the ending of the session they will ask us to summarize. All those small things, if we are doing, it's going to help us in a huge manner further. The immediate next step, like for me it was my ITT and orientation class. This is the some experience which I wanted to share to you. The last but not the least, which I'm going to tell you, is about believing in your decision and always backing yourself. Because if you yourself don't believe you, who else will believe you? If you are not believing in your decision, who else will believe you? It can be as simple as after completing our 10th, we have chosen commerce field, most of us. So there will be many people, they will start and question us. If you have scored something around more than 90%, almost all the relatives, I say, relatives will come and ask to us, why have you chosen commerce? That time you cannot that time you will answer first person boldly, because I want to do a chartered accountant course, or I want to be a company secretary. Bold we will answer. Second person will come, they will question us. The same answer we give, our confidence level reduces little. Third person, fourth person, it goes on. Then after some time we start doubting ourselves. This happened with me also. My relatives were all the relatives like that. Some of them asked, then I went and asked I told to my mother, what is this? What is so wrong with my decision? I know what I have taken. I will be able to, I know why I have taken this also. Why are they questioning like this? The society has their inputs, but please be yourself, believe in your decision, always back yourself, and do what you wanted to do. I'm not telling that we will never be wrong in our decisions. If you are wrong, you have to accept that you are wrong and correct your mistake. That is one more thing which I wanted to tell. Now that our society is opening from the pandemic situation, and we are able to meet our friends, or we are able to attend the colleges with all the protocols being followed, meet your friends, meet your teachers, everyone. Because we human beings are social animals. That is Shetty sir's words only. As social animals, it is a very hard examination that we have crossed, that we have been nearly 1 year, 9 months, because all students, we have been in home only. 9 months to 1 year is a great period of time. We have been in our home only. Now that we are opening to the society, please visit, be happy, spend some time with your friends also. Have a good friend circle, because it will impact you in all the manner which you, in whichever manner. It can be in education, it can be your lifestyle, it can be your behavior, everything. Have a very good friend circle, and follow the protocols, be safe. Before ending my small session, I would like to share a Sanskrit shloka, which I always do in all the sessions. It is about knowledge. I'll tell the shloka and I'll then tell the meaning. न चोरहार्यं न च राजहार्यं न भ्रातृभाज्यं न च भारकारी व्यये कृते वर्धत एव नित्यं विद्याधनं सर्वधनप्रदानम्. Meaning, it cannot be stolen by a thief, nor can it be taken away by a king, nor can it be divided by brothers, nor does it cost any loan. It always increases when spent. The wealth of knowledge is the greatest wealth of all. Share knowledge, multiply knowledge, and enjoy knowledge. All the best. Thank you, sir. Thank you, CAPS, for providing me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Sandhya, for wonderful inspirational words. I'm sure all of you are inspired to see Sandhya as such. Normally, to the introduction program only we call, But when your introduction happened, she was busily preparing for a CA intermediate examination. So for me, education is always on the top. So that's why I didn't want to disturb her. But God gives always an opportunity for the good people. So I didn't know that she will come through SLC. So yesterday I thought, okay, it is the right time. And also thanks to certain problems and challenges. I always see every problem as a challenge. So one of the foundation class, some people are mentioning, sir, after foundation, intermediate, whether you should join X institute, Y institute, whatever. Because generally people will say, so if you're what you called extra money, you go and waste the money by paying 1 lakh, etc. for the CA course. There are a lot of things happening. Because I don't want to mention about this, but let me tell you, one of the students was sharing his experience. First PUC has to pay 15,000, second PUC has to pay 15,000 because it's a new story for me. And after second PU for foundation again, he has to pay 10,000 rupees, 40,000 rupees. Like this is happening. Now I specifically called Sandhya just to tell you, she is not a person of the what you call low marks or low level in whatever level. In all aspects, she is on the top. So she is extraordinarily intelligent. PU level marks in PU marks are extraordinarily great, but they are not conclusive that you are extraordinarily good in your education. PU marks are good, no doubt about it. But I don't take PU marks as a face value for judging whether you are going to be a CA or not. Trust me, this is what I'm going to do. No doubt you aim at 400, get 400, I'm happy. But at the end of the day, girl like Sandhya, the PU marks are also proven in CA marks, where our marks are correct. You know, it is not a by-hearted marks. He has applied our mind, applied our thought process. I always say, out of 600, even if you get to 500, it's okay. But you should have knowledge-based education rather than just a by-hearted education. And she is one such exceptional student where she has got extraordinarily good commitment for education, not only at PU level, but also at CA level and everything. Even today, you see, the way she came to the class, she came with the CAPS t-shirt only, CAPS Foundation t-shirt, okay? That is the attitude. It is not that it will make me happy or whatever. So she has come to a CAPS Foundation program. She was wearing a CAPS Foundation t-shirt. Obviously, it will make you to think extra about it. It is not my feeling. Ask Aman sir, ask anybody, any of the CAPS Foundation member. Aman, I'm sure you agree with what I'm trying to say.
100%.
Yeah, so this is what is called attitude. Because for us, if you reach the top altitude, okay, you need to have the great attitude. So she has rightly said, okay, everything is experienced. I have not told her, Aisa bolo, everything she has followed and she practices and then preaches. Okay, so my suggestion to all my foundation friends, especially because majority are foundation friends, follow our footsteps and she will be available. Next 3 years, she will be available with us only. Any help required, will take her help. So you also reach the top because at the end of the day, see, so normally it happens, a PU ranker, CA ranker, they speak only in English. She says, Kannada matartini, Sanskrit matartini. So always look at the moon, let the feet be grounded. Look at the moon, let the feet be grounded. Classic example, what Sandhya is all about. Okay. Thank you, Sandhya, for your nice inspirational quotes. I'm sure I'm inspired. Like me, I'm sure most of our friends also are inspired. Thank you very much. God bless you. Keep being happy always. Keep enjoying. Keep rocking. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So nice of you. Thank you. Take care. Yeah. Over to.
Thank you, Sandhya. Before we move ahead with our next event, we have something. Sorry. Yeah, we have another event. Yeah, CAPS Foundation is extremely happy to be launching the January edition of our very successful e-journal, this Infomag. CF guys, please mute yourself if you're not.
Who is that? Just mute yourself. There's some technique. Yeah, fine. Other CF volunteers, please ensure that you immediately mute someone when others are talking. Thank you. By mistake, it may happen. No problem. Aditi, continue.
CF Infomag is a platform for sharing of knowledge and gives you a peek of what we do and how we work. Make use of this valuable publication, read, you can also contribute and enjoy. So yeah, this is the latest edition of our Infomag.
So just to add to what Aditi said, one of the beautiful thought process by CAPS Foundation, we want to contribute in all aspects. So if you may have some skills, so today we are talking about speaking. So tomorrow if you have the writing skills, you can write articles. So every day we are learning, every day we are learning. So there is nothing called perfectionist. Okay, every day we are learning. So if you want to improve yourself, right? See, I improved my language skills only by writing little article. I know I'm not the best at English. I may not have great English knowledge like Dr. Radip sir or Panika madam, as the case may be, but I'm still willing to learn and willing to improve. So I started writing. I know because I'm writing for my family members called CAP family members. Sir. Even if it's a mistake, it's okay, chalta. And by that, I think I'm almost written around 100 articles now. Okay. So you people want to show your talent in whatever way it is a platform. But it should not be related to political. It should not be related to gundaism. It should not be related to something non-negativity. Negativity. Everything positive you want to write, you can write. So and we have a beautiful team. Okay, so I think many people have contributed, including Nara sir, Vaibhav, Purnima, and the present team members contributing substantially. Anybody wants to be a part of it, you can be part of it. And it has got a lot of content. Read. It will take maybe daily on 5 to 10 minutes. You read 2-3 days, it will get over. Please move on. So Sudha Murthy, this month we have introduced her, one of the brilliant personality, great poet, great philanthropical person, extraordinarily great human being. One special thing about that lady, what I understand, you know Sudha Murthy, Narayan Murthy sir's wife, but she has got her own identity. You don't have to mention she's Narayan Murthy sir's wife. She has got 16 pair of saris. Every time she buys a new set of sari, okay, she will be donating one sari, one set of sari. This is the charity thing. She says more than 16 set of sari, including for the what you call day-to-day function, etc. 16. One new sari, if she buys or gives, one set she will definitely donate to someone. This is the beauty of Sudha Murthy madam. Next, exceptionally good writer. So from this month, I used to write SPC, Schedisar Psychology Corner. So from this month, I started 2021. So Bliss series. Okay, so I written something about W's of bliss, how to be happy, when to be happy. And also, I'm very happy to write this in the month of Swami Vivekananda's birthday. Okay, so 12th January is his birthday. Please move. And Hanish sir has started writing from this month. Okay, Hanish table anta. So you can read that article in you. Then we have quiz corner. First question, I'm sure foundation student will be able to answer easily, and others you can try to answer. Next, please. So short compilation of various knowledge related aspects. So we'll be giving you the beautiful versions of the Gita, because Gita has solution for every problem under the sky. So every month one sloka will be giving. And also Mankuti Manakaga by DVG, brilliant message. Next. Then special article on Swami Vivekananda, the person who made world to look at India. That he as Narendra. Now there is one more Narendra Modi ji who is doing. Next. There's a lot of changes which are happening in the practical scenario, including the check payment, etc. Next. Yeah. What are the activities what we conducted, including one Amrita Bharat. So we launched on 1st of January. So which information will be shared shortly. Next. So this is the beauty of all the kids who have been benefited by the CF G2B. They are not the only people. Only some photos we have put. Thank you. Over to you. And all of you stay back. So nim mobile data illa andre use your parents data. Yenagutte night agonu waste agbidutte adagoskara. Who is this Yamaha MT? Can you just rename yourself with the correct name? Whoever is that, no problem. Anybody can be there. But please keep your name correct inside at least this platform, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your cabin crew speaking. Unfortunately, I have some bad news for you. Our pilot is losing control of this plane and we are unsure of what might happen. I know I should be telling you all not to panic, but sadly, this is the time to panic because we have 6 passengers with us but only 1 parachute. While we believe all of your lives are equally important, we do not have a choice but to save only one of you. To decide which one of you deserve to live, I will give you an opportunity to speak to our pilot and co-pilot and convince them to give you the parachute. All the best, stay safe, stay alive. So we are into the most exciting event of today, that is air crash. For all of you who don't know what air crash is, this is an event where we are going to create a situation wherein this is like a role play basically. So all of us, imagine all of you are in a plane. So we have one representative from each team. So 6 of them are in a plane, and I am one of the cabin crew. And we have our pilot and co-pilot, Shetty sir and Aman sir. So sadly, they have lost control of the plane, and we are now about to crash. But we are also not equipped. We have only one parachute with us. So apart from the 3 of us, only one of the passengers can survive. And because it is a tough situation and we can't decide who deserves the parachute, we thought of making it a fun contest. I know we're all about to die and it's not fun, but still. So what now? All the 6 participants will be given around 2 to 3 minutes. You have to come and talk and tell us why you deserve the parachute more than the others. You don't have to tell us why the others don't deserve and all that. Just tell us why you deserve the parachute. Try convincing our pilot and co-pilot to give that parachute to you. So ensure you stay alive by the end of this. All the best.
Before we continue, hats off to C10 and some, I think, C series. They have put the photos of Swami Nityananda only. So extraordinary. Great. This is called creative.
We are followers of Nityananda, sir.
Oh, extraordinary. Nityananda. Aha. Very good. Next.
By the name you can get to know, sir. We deserve the parachute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Continue. Please continue. Start. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think starting with whom? Starting with whom? Nityananda, na?
No,
I'm
sir.
so sorry to interrupt, sir, but is there any basic language that we'll have to speak in, or we can use any language?
Any language which we understand, myself and Aman, which is mainly Tulu. Oh, no other language we understand. Thank you very much. Yeah. Aditi also. You're Aditi. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Aditya will understand Kannada.
Aditi, you can brief whether they should go in any particular order or. How is
No,
it?
sir. I'll just call up a random team and that
Yeah,
representative.
perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So you can talk in any language that the pilot and co-pilot will understand. Just ensure you're not using any vulgar words or you're just using a good language. Yeah.
I'll take a chance if you want.
Yeah. So random, can we have the representative from team D? I don't know who it is or what character you're representing. So
Team D.
Team D participant, come up and.
Hello, I am the captain of Team D. Our character is Donald Trump, and
Yeah, and one second before I forget, okay. So before I forget, it's not necessarily only captain should speak. Am I right, Aditi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any team member can speak, okay, but they should be preferably with the video on and preferably with the good network. Please continue.
so I can start.
Yeah, please.
Hello everyone, I'm Donald Trump. I've been here a very long time. I have been the best of the best. The best of the best. Do you understand what is best of the best? I've been entertaining everyone for so long. Even when you were a small child, you used to see me and used to tell everyone that look at the Donald Trump. He's wearing no pants and still he is in front of us and we are still watching him now. So you're still watching me and you're still laughing and you're still telling me that I will not get the parachute. What do you mean that? No, what do you mean by this? Do you think that you can take me out of the parliament? That means that I will go out? No, I won't go out. No, I am Donald Duck. I am Donald Duck. I wear no pants. Everyone loves me. I have hot temper and if you don't let me in the society, then no one will be around the society. I will harm everyone. I am Donald Duck. I am the best of the best. I am of the Mickey Mouse character, but I have the most movies all of the Mickey Mouse characters. Even Minnie Mouse doesn't have that. Even Mickey Mouse doesn't have so many characters. I have 3 children, but they are not of mine. They are not of mine. There are some other kids, I don't know, but I play with them. So does that not mean that I have to take care of them? Obviously, take care of them. See, fear competition is doing so much for everyone.
Aditi, is it Donald Duck or Donald Trump, the character given?
I thought Donald Trump was in the plane, sir, but I'm confused now.
I know, Aman, was it Donald Duck or Donald Trump?
Trump.
I thought we had the President of America with us.
How come Donald Trump has actually taken the, character of Donald Duck? It should have been Donald Trump, I think. Yeah, anyhow, it's okay, no problem.
Donald Duck. Donald Trump is no difference. No difference. One has a cartoon character, it keeps on quacking everywhere, and one is a duck. So you understand what's the difference? There's no difference.
Okay.
There's
Thank you.
similar.
Thank
One
you.
is
Thank you.
platform.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Time up. So whether we should comment right now, Aman, or after all?
We can, sir, now only.
You can
Now
cross
only.
question,
Okay.
sir.
See, first question is Donald Trump. See, our right is reasonably small, not so big. So for your height, actually, you should be the first person to be thrown out. First point. Number one. Number two, you are called big brother of what you call uncle, etc. And you are the one who has caused lot of problems to the world. And even now, I think you are the country leading number one in Corona. And you are not able to manage anything. Then why do you want to continue? I don't think Aman, it's a co-pilot. It is not required. I think just throw it. Just chuck.
She has only, I mean, the Donald Trump itself is saying that Donald Trump and Donald Duck, there's no difference.
No difference.
We don't need Donald Duck.
So what's the point of saving him?
So
You don't
we can throw.
And also, I think now he is forbidden. America is forbidden.
Yes,
So not for Donald Trump. So he is forbidden inside the. So he is forbidden inside the flight also. No, not convinced. Not convinced to carry Donald Trump. What is Aman? Okay, I don't think we are convinced. Okay.
You are Donald Trump investor. Not this is our pilot. This is our plane.
It is our plane. We decide, boss.
You want to listen to
Sir, gone, sir. Donald Trump, gone, sir. He's sinking now, sir. So
Yeah, he's gone in the wind, man. Come on, forbidden. Forbidden. Okay, stop.
I am Donald Trump. I can carry 10,000 people with me.
You are Donald Trump, but we are the pilots from India, man. We are the pilot from India. Okay.
I can save everyone.
Okay, next.
Okay, speak. How much ever you want to speak, you speak.
Hello?
I muted Donald Duck.
Hello? Hello?
Next, over. Time up. Next speak.
Guys, yeah, this is an individual event also. So the other team members, only the person who is representing your team can talk. The others, you cannot support them or anything. So we need only one person talking at a time. So next up, can we have team F? Team F?
Who is team F speaker?
Nane. Nane.
And give chance to others also. Okay, go ahead.
ಸರ್ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಮಾಡಿ ನಾಳೆ at least.
ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಮ್ ಬಂದು ಮೂವೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಫೇಮಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಹೀರೋ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಉಚ್ಚಾ ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ಹೌದು.
ಓಕೆನಾ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಸರ್. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಂದು ಯಾಕಡ ಯಾವತ್ತಾರು ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮಂಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ದುಡ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಚಪ್ಪಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು? ನೋಡಿ, ನಾವು ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ ಹತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನೋ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ಯಾಕಡ ಏನೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಡದಿದ್ರು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನಂತೂ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗೇ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಆದರೂ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ ಇರೋದು ನಾವು ಇಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್, ನಂಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ಏನಪ್ಪ ಕೋ-ಪೈಲಟ್ ಹೇಳು. ಹುಚ್ಚರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಇಡೀ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ.
ಎక్కడ ಚೂಸ್ತಾವ, ನೀನ್ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೆ. ಎక్కడ ಚೂಸ್ತಾವ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಈ ಜಗವೇ ಒಂದು ಹುಚ್ಚರ ಸಂತೆ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವನೊಬ್ಬ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕುತ್ಕೋತಾನೆ ಹುಚ್ಚ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಾ?
Immediately throw him out immediately, sir.
ಸೊ ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಎక్కడ ಅಂತ ಅವನೇ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಎక్కడ ಬೋತಾನು ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಏನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಉಚ್ಚ ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಹೇಳೋ.
ಅವನೇ ಎಸ್ ಅಂತ ಓಕೆ
ಅವನೇ ಎಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಹಾಳಾಗಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರಂತ. ರೈಟ್, ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
Yeah. Can we have team A?
Yes, sir. Rahul Gandhi here.
Okay.
नमस्कार पायलट, क्या आप इतना सिचुएशन में मुझे डाल रहे हो यार? सुनो, मुझे पैराशूट चाहिए. You know what? I will make a machine. Have one side it will produce alus, other side gold. And you can't even imagine how much money it can make. आप सोच भी नहीं सकते हो उतना पैसा होगा हमारे साथ. आपको मुझे सेव करना है. और पता है, इस मशीन बनाने के लिए साइंस बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. मैं बच्चों के लिए साइंस क्लासेस डाल दूंगा. वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट साइंस. साइंस से कॉमर्स मुझे नहीं चाहिए. ये ऑपोजिशन पार्टी तो कॉमर्स से लेकर क्या क्या कर रहा है मुझे नहीं पता. पर सुनिए, मुझे ये पैराशूट चाहिए. पैराशूट चाहिए मुझे सेव करना है आपको.
Rahul Gandhi, of all the people, why should we save you?
Sir, you know, sir, I told you I will make a machine and it produce so much gold and aloo on one side. Aloo for eating food. Like gold, definitely we need money. So people need money to live their life and nobody will be on the streets, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm going to
I heard what you called one interesting fact about Rahul Gandhi. I think earlier also there was a case where Rahul Gandhi and Anna Hazare were in the helicopter, and only pilot was there. Okay, there were two parachutes, and two parachutes were three persons: pilot, Anna Hazare, and Rahul Gandhi. So when there was some technical issue happening in helicopter, okay, so Rahul Gandhi obviously is being young compared to Anna Hazare. He took the parachute and jumped. Then Anna Hazare said, okay, so it is your young pilot, you jump. Then pilot says, don't worry, sir. So we have two parachute even now because that idiot has jumped with the school bag of my daughter. So you don't even know the difference between a school bag and a parachute. I think you better take this parachute oil and jump. You want parachute? No, take this and jump. Nothing. I don't think we can continue you. And you by mistake being in India itself is a big crime. We have allowed you for so long time. Now wherever you want, go. I don't think. And as Aman rightly said, of all the at least I think extreme case Ucha Venkat at least we can tolerate, but definitely not this Ucha Rahul Gandhi. Thank you.
No,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
No,
Next
sir.
point.
You know what my idea was? Sir, my idea was the school bag is also a parachute because when I jumped from the helicopter, it goes because of the pressure and all of it, sir. No, sir.
I know. That's not so. There's you don't know the difference between parachute and school bag. Jump, ma. Absolutely jump.
Sir,
Parachute oil is there. Yeah, jump. Thank you.
Work that parachute for me. I am alive now. I am alive, sir. I will do the same thing
You
for
are
the
alive.
society and people also.
No. ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕೋ, ಮಲ್ಕೋ ಹಂಗೆ. ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಸೇರಿದರೆ ಕುಡಿಯು ಅಂತ. Okay. Thank you very much. Next.
Sir, I will give it to Anna Hazare for the parachute. Putting oil in so that it works. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Next. All of you stay back. There's a big time management session again. Another announcement. Big announcement. Stay back. Don't drop. Take your parents' number and join the sessions. Yeah. Thank you. Next one. Aditi.
Yeah. Team E, can we have you next?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರೇ, ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿದಿರೇ, ನನ್ ಮಗನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಹುಚ್ಚ ವೆಂಕಟಿಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಶೂಟ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀರೇನ್ರು? ನನಗ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಶೂಟ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀರೇನ್ರು? ಕಾವೇರಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಹಾಡಲ್ಲ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಡಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಈ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ. ಈ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಪೋಷಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೀನಿ. ಮೂವೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಕಣ್ರು, ಮೂವೀಸ್. ನನ್ ವ್ಯೂಸ್ ಏನು? ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್, ನನ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ನ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಬೇಕು ಕಣ್ರು. ಅವ್ನ್ ಯಾವನೋ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಬರ್ತಾನಂತೆ, ಅವ್ನ್ ಯಾವನೋ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದನೋ ಬರ್ತಾನಂತೆ, ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಂದ್ವರ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಹೋಗದ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ದು ಮುಂದ್ವರ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂಡ್ರು. ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ನಾನೇ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋದ್ರೆ ಯಾರೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಶೂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಎಲ್ರೂನು ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬೇಡಿ. ನಮ್ ಹುಡ್ಗಿರು ಈ ದೇಶದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೋರಾಡ್ತಿದಾರ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ನಾನು ಇದೀನಿ ಅಂತಮ್ಮ, ನೀನೇನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡ, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಶೂಟ್ ಕೊಡು, ಉಳ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ. ನನ್ ಮಗನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಬೇರೆ ಯೋಚನೆನೇ ಬೇಡ, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಶೂಟ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದು ಒಂದಿನ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನನ್ ಮಗನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ.
ಅದೇ ಈ ಹುಚ್ಚ ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಹುಡುಗಿರು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ಸೋ ಏನೋ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಇದೇ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಇದೇ ನೀನ್ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಶೂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 130 crore ಇದೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ನೀನು ನನ್ ಮಗನ್ ನಿನ್ ಮಗನ್ ಅಂತ, ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿರಂತೆ ನನ್ ಮಗನ್ ಅಂತ, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಯಾವ ಹುಡುಗಿರು ಯಾವ ಮಗ ಹೆಂಗೆ? ಅದ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಶೂಟ್ ಏನೋ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. ಒಂದು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು, ನೀನು ಹುಡುಗಿರ್ನ ಮಾಡ ನಮ್ಮಂತವ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗೋದು? ಈಗ ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಪುರುಷರ ಸಹಾಯವಾಣಿ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗೋದಾ? ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗೋದು ತತ್ತರಿಕೆ? ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಇಕ್ವಿಲಿಬ್ರಿಯಂ, ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಕಾನಮಿ. ನೀವು ಹುಡುಗಿರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಡುಗರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು?
ಗುರುಗಳೇ, ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಹುಡುಗರು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಹುಡುಗರು ತುಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮಂತವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ, ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಎಂಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ್ಲೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಆಗೋದು.
ನೀನ್ ಹುಡುಗನ ಹುಡುಗಿನ ಅದು ಹೇಳು ಫಸ್ಟ್.
ಹುಚ್ಚ ವೆಂಕಟ್
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳು, ನೀನ್ ಹುಡುಗನ ಹುಡುಗಿನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳು.
ಹುಚ್ಚ ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಹುಡುಗ ನಾನು.
ನೀನ್ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳು. ನೀನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ರೋಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇ. ನೀನ್ ಯಾರು?
ಹುಚ್ಚ ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಹುಡುಗ.
ನೀನ್ ಹುಚ್ಚ ಹುಡುಗ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡದೆ ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಔಟ್.
ಹುಡುಗರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಲದು ಸರ್, ಆವಾಗ್ಲೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು.
ಯಾರು ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್
ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸರ್, ಇಂಡಿಯಾ
ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಏನು? ಇಂದಿರಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ 30 ವರ್ಷ 40 ವರ್ಷ ಏನೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಲು. ಅವಳೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು? ಏನಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ತಾನೇ?
ಸರ್ ಹಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ ಸರ್. ಒಂದು ಮೇಲ್ ಹಿಂದೆ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ.
ಹೌದು, ಒಂದು ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಒಂದಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಒನ್ ವುಮನ್ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಅನ್ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 2 women. ಅಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಫಾರ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ನಾವ್ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್.
ಕೊರೋನಾ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನೋಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, HIV ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನೋಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ.
ನಾನು ಕೊರೋನಾ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ನೀನ್ ಹುಡುಗ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹುಡುಗಿನ ಮುಂದೆ ಮೇಲೆ ತರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ಹುಡುಗರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು?
ಹುಡುಗರು ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾವ್ರೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಹುಡುಗಿರೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗೋದು.
ನೀವು ಮೇಲೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲೇ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಶೂಟ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್.
ಸರ್ ಹುಡುಗರು ಬಿಸಿ ಇದಾರೆ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರವ್ರ ಕೆಲ್ಸದಲ್ಲಿ.
ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್, ಬಾಯ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹುಡ್ಗಿರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸರ್ ಸಮಾಜದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಮನೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಮನೆನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಮನೇನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸಮಾಜನೂ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ, ಸಮಾಜ ಬೆಳೆದ್ರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾನು ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ಸಮಾಜ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬೆಳೆದ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಗಣಿತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು?
ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಗಣಿತ ಎಲ್ಲದಲ್ಲೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದಾರೆ.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾ.
Can we have team B?
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Who am I? I'm Arnab Goswami, the savior of journalism in India. I need the parachute. You know why? Because I tell the Indian masses all the news that they need to know. This world, today, India, everywhere fake news is going around. This left-wing people and all, something and all they will tell. And people, because they don't know, they believe them. And I am the weapon through which the Indians get the proper information, the real information. And I have so much work left before me. I have so much service to be done to this country. Fake news needs to be removed. The masses should know what is going on, because India must know. Our Honorable Prime Minister, he has been doing so much for the country. How many people know? And even if they do, these left-wing people, they keep sending in all base news, all fake news, and they keep spoiling the masses. They influence them in the negative way. And people don't realize which is why I need to serve my country. I need to get down. I need the parachute so that I can inform the masses. I can bring India to the top position. Furthermore, everything I want India to be at the top position. We are no less. We are no less. We are no less than any other country. And we need to reach there. So long I've been working for Indians.
Sir, best thing if we don't give parachute to Arnab Goswami, at least people won't be deaf anymore. All of them have become deaf.
India wants to know why we have to give you, because you never allow others to speak. Only you speak. So it is a one-man show. 20 people will be there in the channel like a Zoom. So all the 20 people will be coming and listening to you only. You will never allow others to speak. Why should we give? If we give parachute, again we continue. As you said, noise pollution. India wants
It's
to know.
not about noise pollution. It's about making your voice heard. These people, all these left-wing people, they keep telling all
hour
the
program. See, now also you're not allowing others to speak. 1 hour program, 70 minutes you only speak.
I need to, because I know what to speak about. I keep telling the
why
people
are calling us? Why are you calling others? You speak, no? Self-channel, you do. Why do you call all the guests? We come there and we are...
Because different views, different opinions need to be proposed. Different views and opinions need to be proposed.
I know.
It shouldn't be that the masses shouldn't get to know all wrong information. Isn't that right?
How do we say that what you say is right? Everybody says we are saying right. CNN also says what they are saying right.
We get information from proper sources. We send people on the spot. We get information from proper sources.
No, they also say NDTV, Pranav Roy says actually takes all information from CAPS material. He said the proper source. How do you say it is not proper?
But they are influenced by politicians, other political parties.
How do I say that you are not influenced?
I am not influenced. I work for the people. All my life has been towards journalism so that people get free information, so that journalism is protected. There is no politics in Republic TV because journalism is protected. This is the right journalism. There is no second thought about it. And Republic TV will not survive.
Even the left parties also, they say they are right. The left parties also, they say right, they are right. Then there is nothing wrong in you. You are saying that you are right.
The left parties are lying, as usual. What have they done? All these years they were here. All these years they were in India. Where has India gone? India has not gone anywhere, no? Comparatively. Look how much has been done during these Modi years. How much has been
achieved. So now you said you are not politics. Now you are talking about BJP. You are talking about Modi. That means you are...
I am not only talking about BJP. I am praising Modi for all he has done for this country.
Which Modi? Nirav Modi. He is absconding. Nirav Modi is absconding.
Not Nirav Modi. Narendra Modi, our Honorable Prime Minister.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Good. Next contestant, please.
Yeah. Can we have the last person on the plane who has not yet spoken? Team C?
Yes. Can you see me, sir?
Should be. Yeah.
So I'll start, sir.
Start. Time is up.
Yeah. I am Nityananda, who draws attentions. I am the Hindu god. I have many cultural events in the United States. I have my own island called the Kailasa. I have 2 world records. One for the largest rope yoga classes and one for the largest slope yoga classes. That is the Mallakamba. I am one of the most 100 influencing people in the earth, which is stated by the Mind, Body, Spirit magazine. I have corrected the mass energy equivalence formula. E is equal to mc square.
Education is equal to Mount Carmel College.
Sorry, sir?
E is equal to mc square, Nityananda. Education is equal to Mount Carmel College. Continue.
No. I am the future of the world. every
Then
night.
there is no future for the
Sleep.
world. Next.
Every night, sleep after seeing your balance account as a religious duty. I will make sure that you get out of your debts within a year. How? I will use my extraordinary powers to help you out.
Wow,
You want to see the future? Give me the parachute. Very simple. I will open my third eye and make sure that you see the Paramananda inside me.
Wow.
Nityananda
Thank
ki.
you, Guruji. Jay. Jay.
See, now Nityananda, you say you are a self-made God. Now you can, what you call, open your third eye. You can create your own parachute. Why are you asking us? Why are you begging us for parachute? When you can create your own island, when you can create your own world, why are you asking parachute?
No, child, I am not selfish. I am not selfish.
You're
am
not a fish.
Welfare of the society. I
know
only
that.
provide. I don't take anything.
Don't
take the parachute. That's what we say. Don't take the parachute.
Nityananda won't take anything, so you will not take even parachute also if we give.
Parachute, how will I serve the society?
That's what. So you don't take. You only said you don't. You only said you don't take anything.
Provide guidance to the society. Without me, who will provide guidance?
Arey, you will survive. You will survive the crash. Don't worry. You will survive the crash.
Yeah. I know that,
You
child.
need the parachute.
But there are many followers of mine in Kailasa who are waiting for me. I need the parachute because all those people are dependent on me.
So that's why many of them are waiting. Many of them are waiting in Kailasa. You also go to Kailasa.
Kailasa is my place. I will show you.
There is. So if you go to Kailasa, if you go to Kailasa, for Boo there is no Lhasa. No Lhasa for us. No loss. Go to Kailasa. So we don't give parachute.
Kailasa. I will give you free ticket to Kailasa if you give me the parachute.
We want free ticket to 100 people.
Bless you so that you will be successful in life. With my blessings, you will go beyond your level, beyond your ability, and you will achieve a lot. Trust me, my words.
I am successful in life. Aman is successful with his wife. All those are there. What else you want in life? I am already successful in life.
Success will be there till the death. I will make you even beyond that. You don't worry. I will maintain all your accounts. You don't worry at all.
Okay, but okay. What is the entry for Janma? Tell me. Personal account. Apply the rule and tell me now. If you pass an entry.
Janma is not defined. Janma is something which is unique, which
pass
the God
entry.
has gifted to you. It is the gift of the God. You cannot define Janma.
But Janma, what is the entry? You said you keep a balance sheet.
As birth.
How is the balance sheet going to tally?
Which evolves over a period of time. How can you put a price for Janma?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, Guruji, wow.
Jay.
Down.
Nityananda, hi. Nityananda, gay, Jay. Nityananda, gay, Jay. Nityananda, gay, Jay. Nityananda,
the society
Jay.
are treated equally. Whoever come to Kailasa. Come to me.
I will give you free ticket. You only go to Kailasa.
Life.
Okay.
He needs a parachute.
I am the most simple person in the world.
Thank you. You don't, Nityananda, don't become Anna Goswami now. Okay. So, just to conclude, I think all of you have done a brilliant job, excellent job. And all the events activity, please do not take personal. All these are purely professional, just to improve your confidence level, communication level. I think exceptionally good. And if I'm not wrong, last three speakers have done exceptionally great job. Okay. So who is the best? I really don't know. Probably at the end we'll tell you who will get the parachute. Okay. So we'll compile the marks and give you. But all of you have done a brilliant job. And I'm repeatedly saying, when this kind of session, only when we go to that level, we'll be able to get best out of you. All of you have done a brilliant job. All are winners. Whether you get a parachute or not, I don't know, but at least I have parachute in my house. I'll definitely give you this. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All of you showed great spirit. Continue this and participate in the same way in tomorrow's events as well. And now we have another most awaited session.
Yeah.
None other than Shetty sir. Yeah, and I don't think anybody else would have been more, appropriate to give the session, because Shetty sir is someone who's almost like working 24/7 and managing everything so perfectly. So over to you, Shetty sir.
Thank you. Yeah, it's coming well. Perfect. Okay. So the last session of the day. Before I continue, one big announcement. We have 4 big CA MNC firms in the world. One of the big MNCs now, one of the partners of MNC, the rank student of CAPS will be joining us tomorrow. Okay. So keep your nerves, keep your interest on the top, and enjoy. Like this, we'll have one more Friday also. We'll try to add some great people. Now, one of the most crucial aspect, I know this may not be the apt topic to talk when it is already 9 o'clock, because we told actually 6 to 9, but I was very clear and clever at the beginning. I said 15 minutes extra. So, and my session, you normally know what is the meaning of 9 o'clock, isn't it? At least I respect starting time. End time, it depends. Okay. So, because if you are interested in getting more and more, obviously we want to give more and more. That's why we may extend. Now, before I get into that time management, one beautiful quotation about SLC. The most important part of our personality is our speech, because looks can gain only attraction, but speech can win hearts forever. So let us try to improve our speaking skills. So one such topic is about time management. If you look at this slide, time management seminar is supposed to start at 3:45. They changed it to 6:30. So a person who is supposed to start a time management seminar at 3:45, he himself is not keeping the time. How can you respect that program? That's why first practice, then preach. I keep telling this again and again. So if I say class is at 5:30, 5:30, teacher only comes at 5:45, and how can I expect students to come in time or on time? It is meaningless. So you need to correct yourself. Now, very, very important. On what? On that which we invest time, it always grows. Now, education and time are the two things which will always grow in a multifold level. It is not just addition, it is going to multiply. So invest in time and trust me, it will grow in the best possible way. So all these matters of life, like I was thinking after 10th, we say science, arts, commerce. So anything you ask, any stream, it will automatically fall under one of them. One of them automatically fall. Like that, the time management must fall compulsorily under these 4 items. Like in strategic management, we are going to study something like a table where what is important, what is urgent, what is not important, what is not urgent, something like this. Okay. So today, probably some of you may not understand too much about the work, especially the foundation friends, final and intermediate students will understand. But trust me, when we come to the practical world, these 4 extremely important questions in life. Yesterday, when I was doing that yoga, I was shown Akshay Kumar's video where he said, "You're so tough in his language." He said, in a day, in 24 hours, 1 hour you're not able to spend on yourself, you should kill yourself. That's the way he said. You observed that? Many of you would have seen that video yesterday. So, how important you, your family, friends, and work for yourself is extremely crucial aspect of life. How do we balance those 4 is very important. So when you come to the practical world, when you become a CA, also work is important. Don't say if I become a CA. When I become a CA, the right word. Work is important. Without work, obviously, we cannot survive. Family is important because at the end of the day, family which matters. Friends are important. Today, unfortunately, we don't have value for this. So but she was my very close friend. I'm talking about a girl telling about another girl. So very close friend. After 6 months, when I asked, so can you give her number? She said, no, sir, we are not in touch. This is the unfortunate definition of friendship. Don't do that because you don't have time. Don't have time. And obviously, most important of all, you are the most important part of your life. So give time to all 4. So our success depends on how much we spend with people in each of the 4 quadrants, striking a perfect balance. It is not an easy job. We need to learn. It comes only by practice. Any deficiency in one will impact the other. So for example, you are spending a lot of time with yourself. That means your family is not happy, your friend is not happy. You are spending a lot of time with your friends, your family may not be happy. So you need to know how to balance all these things. Obviously, easy said and done, personal and professional life, but you need to balance the things very well, especially after Corona. I can see all my friends, chart account, articles, everybody's struggling. Everybody's struggling because we are not able to balance the things properly. Everything is important. Personal life is also important. Professional life is also important. Everything is important. Yes, see, I almost start my day at around, I used to start around 5:30. Now it's starting at 6 o'clock because online. And I plan in such a way that whatever the things which I have decided on the day, I will definitely finish. Yesterday also, I slept only at 12:30 because I had to do something about a CA final revision classes. So I kept it, did it. No doubt I was overshooting. But today, because of the unfortunate pandemic, etc., something which you would not have planned earlier also suddenly comes, you have to plan. So you need to plan the things very well. So the first one comes work. Why is it important to work? It earns your bread. Bread does not mean literal bread only. Do not take it lightly. Be loyal to your chair and leave a signature. What is the meaning of that? Whatever you do, your work should be appreciated. Okay. Do not overwork. Narayana Murthy sir says, a person who stays back in the office, it means he is inefficient. Nidhi, what? So if a person stays back is in the office and works, it means what? He is inefficient. So you don't say, oh, sir, I was working extra there to please your employer. It doesn't make any sense. Work smarter than everyone else. So learn to delegate. Very important. Many of us, we try to do everything by ourselves. So you need to trust someone and delegate. Very, very important. Look at this. If you hire me to bark at your employees, that will free you for more important things. It means you need to delegate certain things. Everything you say, pin also I will take care, plane also I will take care, it may not be able to do it. And family, next comes the next most important quadrant is family. So suppose if you are not able to manage the family things in a systematic way, probably bath for the kid as well as vessel cleaning happens together the way you are able to see in the screen. You're able to see, Nikant? Perfect. So you need to save some time. You need to spend some time with the family because that is what ultimately matters. We ultimately earn for what? Our family. Yes, family for you, it may be you, your parents, your what you call brothers, sisters. Family for someone else may be the 3-4 close related, uncle, auntie. Family for me may be entire CAPS family. It depends. So at the end of the day, whatever family we have identified, we need to plan accordingly. So for me, CAPS is a family, CAPS Foundation is a family, my own personal family. Everywhere I have to strike a balance. It's required because family is our strength. All said and done, last 9 months, I have never eaten anything outside. And 24/7, if anything has to be supported, it's supported by my family. So I need to be thankful to them and I have to give reasonable time to them. Giving time is an expression of love. The best thing you can give to others is your time, not your money, not your jewelry, not your any other wealth. It is a time what you can give. So that's why normally I suggest all my student friends, which has been told to us by our yoga guru and I've heard also many times. We are all busy. All of us are busy in something or other. But at least once in a day, all the family members sit together and eat. Not watching the TV, all 4 family members holding the mobile in hand and looking at the mobile. Keep at his head all these gadgets, talk to each other. Yes, at this age, especially the young age, you may not like the thought process of your parent. It happens. It's okay. But when you sit, discuss, and clarify certain things over the what you call table, you will be able to get solution for many of the things in life. So next, so friends, very, very important. Okay. So there are something which you may share only with family, something which you may share with only with the friends. So we need to have equal importance for both. Something you may not be able to share with the family. That's where friends will come one step ahead. So one person, when a girl came and proposed, okay, Srikanth, just on a serious note, saying, I love you, will you marry me? He says, okay. But she says, condition is, if I have to marry you, you have to leave your friend circle and you have to come. He said, get lost. Because I can get hundreds of other girls, but I cannot get the friend circle what I have. That is what the importance of the friends in your life. So they are a source of inspiration, regeneration. You would have seen some of the beautiful movies. Jindagi Na Mile Dubara, one of the beautiful movies everyone must watch. Dil Chahta Hai, very old movie of Amir Khan. Some of the movies are so inspiring where friends will make your life. They remind you to spend the time in having fun too. The most understated part of yourself is yourself. So we don't understand ourselves. We, especially once you come to the practical world, we keep on spending time for the family, work, everything, but we forget ourselves. That's why I'm start, at least in the caps, actually, we prepare yourself. I say daily half an hour to 1 hour you spend with yourself. So do yoga, do some physical activity. Nobody else, what you call it, is required at that time. You are the central role in all the roles of your life. Like Sandhya said somewhere, a similar statement. If you cannot take care of yourself, what the hell, how the hell you will take care of others? First, you should take care of yourself. Then you can take care of others. That's why give time to yourself. How many of us spend time taking care of our health and fitness? We don't. Only after it's completely lost, we'll try to get it. This is one beautiful stupidity of our cycle. We go behind money and lose health. And whatever money we earn, we'll spend on gaining the health. Stupidity, no? So we start working so much, earning money, and in the process we lose the health. And for getting back that health, we spend it. What is the use of that? It's meaningless. It's something like Avishetty was lying down, okay, in, near a beach, and I went and asked, okay, hey, why are you lying down? Why are you doing? He said, I'm relaxing. I said, you are such atta kata, you are so young. Why don't you work? He said, okay, why? If I work, what happens? So you'll get money. With the money, what happens? You can construct house and have your own house. Okay, that what happens? Then you can have your own car. Then what happens? Then you can have your family. Then what happens? Then you can relax. So immediately Avishetty says, I am already doing right now. Why the hell I should go undergo all this circus here? I am already relaxing right now. I'm on a lighter note. It is not that I don't work, I'm saying, but please take care of your health. At the cost of health, don't do anything else. It's meaningless. Okay. Give time for personal growth, invest in education and self-improvement. Extremely important. It is not just about CA. Read other books. It may be Bible, Quran, Gita, Ramayana, whatever. Don't bother about religious. So be human, be Indian. That's it. Only two religions which I follow. Of all the books what I read, Gita is one thing which gives solution to every question you have. Daily, I read minimum 3 slokas daily. Come what may. Minimum 3. And I've read how many times I don't know. Every time I read, I'll get some new ideas. This is the beauty of a Gita. Read some books. And very, very crucial statement. I love this statement. Talk to yourself at least once a day, else you'll miss an opportunity to meet the most important person in the world. They're called positive self-talk. And I do that early morning. Before, when I get up, I just think about what are the things I have to do whole day, plan. I call it a Saptapati step. Moment before I get out of the, what you call bed sheet, I don't sleep on the bed. Okay. So I just come out. My yoga madam has taught this. So she says, she has said in a, what you call simple way. I tried to complicate, or maybe I wanted to make it in a systematic way. So she says, moment you get up, you can also try doing this. Moment you get up, you just see which nostril you are breathing in a better way. Normally, when you get up in the morning, either left nostril or right nostril, one of them. So it's alternative. It is nothing wrong in that. One day left may be right, left may be right, may be right. So if you're breathing perfect in the left, so keep your left foot on the ground and towards the north, you have to go 7 steps. Before you go, when you keep the 7 step, just to plan what are all the things you can do in that, you have to do in that day. So today morning, I have to attend my college. After that, I have to do the college work. After that, homework of the caps, attend the classes, then at SLC. So you have to plan everything. So you just imagine and put 7 steps. I call it a Saptapati step. Trust me, I'm doing it for last 10 years plus. Not even a single day I have slept without completing the job which I decided for that day. That's the beauty. This is called time management. I know sometimes suddenly some extra things will come. Instead of sleeping at 11 o'clock, I may sleep at 12:30, but I will definitely do it. Okay. This is what is called talking to yourself early morning. And at the end of the day, I also do it just before going to sleep. What are all the things I did? Where I went wrong? Daily I do it because I know every day is an improvement in life. So where I went wrong, what went wrong, where I was wrong, whether I was right in shouting at someone, whether I was not right in not shouting at someone. I analyze all those things. And next day again, I will do it. Again, next day, I'll do the mistake. Keep doing it because positive self-talk is most crucial part of your life. And you involve in small activities. Once in blue moon. Now I don't say eat ice cream. Once in blue moon, eat ice cream. We say desserts. So stressed, STRESSED. Exact ulta nodi. Other spelling desserts. Desserts and stressed. Exact. If you're stressed out, go and eat the desserts. Once in blue moon, go to a movie along with friends. Once in blue moon, you do it because you are the most central part of your life. At the best time, the manager strike the ideal balance. Okay, all the four, work, family, everything is important, because if you ignore one, so everything will go to the toss. The first step of each effective time management is to decide where your priorities are. What is top priority? Now you are doing PUC and CA. So now up to January, probably you can concentrate more on CA. Maybe February, March, if the exam is in March, you might concentrate on second PUC exam. That's how, we have prioritized and given, you also have to prioritize. You have to prioritize everything accordingly and do it. This is often the most difficult task, but still you can do it. Right. And this is what the four important quadrant I was saying. Any work under the sky in your life must fall under these four boxes. Either urgent and important, not urgent but important, urgent but not important, not urgent, not important. Anything for that matter. First one, urgent and important. Suppose unfortunately someone is not well. Okay, so suddenly something happened. So it is urgent, it is a priority job. You have to take them to the hospital immediately. That is urgent and important. Next, it may be important but not urgent. Building relationship, plan to start a CA practice after completing CA. Or maybe I am a first PU student. I have talked to the first PU students. My examination in May 22. It is important to study, but it may not be urgent. Unlike second PU friends, it is urgent as well as important to study right now. Next, urgent, not important. Someone else urgency. So someone has given a call. Okay, so there is some important report has to be given. So it is not your job, someone else's job. It is not important, maybe urgent, because he has to submit. Because delayed information is no information. So you need to give the information on time. And not urgent, not important. Maybe simply watching some serials in the TV. So I tell no. So serials you start watching, and you start watch today. After 1 week, you tell me what is that what you call story. Next week's story I'll tell you right now. So because they will be dragging, watching TV, unnecessarily gossiping, is all waste of time. So anything under the sky, you must classify under four boxes. Yaudo, urgent, important, not urgent, important, urgent, not important, not urgent, not important. Your priority should be always on the first job. Are you understanding? Fine. So nobody, but you know the answer. How do I keep the track? So how do I keep a track is the big question. That's you only have to decide, because each one of you are unique, just like everyone else. I repeat, each one of you are unique, just like everyone else. Maybe I always look at this. So every time I keep one diary. Every time you want, you can see. Even today, see, this is the work schedule. Can you see something written here? I scribbled something. So morning when I started, okay, after the classes, after 7 classes, I written down 30 jobs which I have to do today. 30 jobs. How many jobs? 30 jobs. It may be smallest of small job, I still write. Because what happens sometimes, earlier once I told you, ankonde saranta. Oh, ನಾನು ಅದು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, because we have got work over ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So if you keep writing, you will not forget. At least keep writing, strike off, keep writing, strike off. So keeping a log has helped me substantially, and this is one of the biggest mistake many of us will not do it, because hey, I will remember that. You don't remember about how to remember. That's why write. Nothing wrong in writing. There's nothing wrong. ಒಂದು book ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. Smallest of things. Mother has told ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಬ ಬರ್ಕೋ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡು, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಅನ್ನೆಸರಿ ಅವ್ರು ಬೈಯೋದು ನನಗೆ ಮರ್ತೋಗೋದು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬೇಕು. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ದಟ್. ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಎ ಡೈರಿ, ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್. ಯಾ, time management is one of the most important skills a person has to develop. Very, very important. UCSR. Moment I say UCSR, a student who has attended CAPS 10 years back, 20 years back, or 1 month back. Moment we say UCSR, the first thing it comes is time management. He is always in time. 2 o'clock class, 1:45 is there. I remember once he called me. So 2 o'clock offline class itto. He called me saying that, sir, I will be late today. ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ? 1:55 he was there in the class. So 2 o'clock class, he always comes in time. This is how we respect. You sir andre discipline. This is how the beauty, and you respect the time, time will respect you. Time once gone cannot be recovered. Time and tide waits for none. All of you know that. What is important to you need not be important for someone else. So you prioritize depending on your requirement of life. So very crucial time. Time respects those who respects time. So my dear friend, start respecting time. If you are given someone time, I'll come at 7 o'clock. A party allo paravagilla but 7:30 go 8 o'clock. That's a habit. But IST we only actually insult our country. Meaningless fellows on earth. IST Indian stretchable time and IST is the Indian standard time. Indian stretchable time. So who is what you call mocking at our system? It is meaningless. 6 o'clock on the 6 o'clock. It has to. I was telling you about Alva's College. Okay, Mohan Alva, the greatest person who has started. When I was very young, that Alva College Irla, but he started in my own lifetime, and today it's one of the reputed institutions in the world because whether chief minister is the chief guest, primary chief guest, 2 o'clock program is scheduled, you'll start the program. That's it. Nothing doing. That's how you should maintain, respect the time, and time will respect all of us. And my definition of time is time improves man's excellence. TIME. Okay. So if you learn how to respect the time, it will definitely improve your excellence. So we are all actually aiming at reaching the excellence level. So my concluding statement, my dear friends, every time give respect to the time. Time respects you. Perfection is our aim. Excellence is tolerated. I repeat, perfection is our aim. Excellence is tolerated. Thank you, CF team, for the opportunity given. Thanks to each one of you for the patient listening.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All of us learned a lot, and from tomorrow we'll be better human beings. While day one has been more about learning things, day two is going to have a lot of activities. So now I would like to hand over to CF Aman Shetty, sir, who will brief you about one of the activities for tomorrow.
I hope all of you enjoyed today's all the sessions that happened. All of them are very informative. So keeping that in mind, tomorrow there'll be individual presentations for all of you guys. So individual presentation is on any given topic. It could be anything under the sun. You have to speak for about 3 + 1 minutes. So after 3 minutes, a buzzer will be will ring a buzzer, and then you'll get another 1 minute. That's all. So very strict to the time, 3 + 1 minute. Ensure that you utilize all the lessons that you've learned today. That is, know your audience, good language skills, voice modulation, body language. So when I say body language, please ensure that you can keep your cameras on so that we can give you some suggestions based on your eye contact and all of those things. Okay, so utilize all the skills that you've learned today and prepare well. All of you guys, all the best. I know you guys will rock it. Okay, all of you prepare, apart from those who will be involved in management discussions and group discussions, which my CF partner Shravan Shetty will explain.
Brother and third, I know they are twin brothers. Okay, CF Aman Shetty and CF Shravan Shetty, twin brothers. Okay, exactly opposite in continue. Yeah.
So, good evening, everyone.
I was about to tell Aman is very, very, what you call, soft and what you call, Sabbi is short-tempered. No? Correct. Opposite of what I said.
Okay, just to add one more point, I said any topic, but ensure that the topics are nothing related to politics, sex, and religion. Only these three topics are barred. Anything other than that is fine. And we will be picking up people randomly, so all of you must prepare.
So, good evening, everyone. So, I'll be briefing you about two of the most exciting events of tomorrow. One is group discussion. So, we would actually want one participant from each team to participate in this. And the topic for tomorrow's group discussion would be offline versus online classes. So, we would assign the topics to each participant. We would assign the topics to each of the participants once we get the participant list. So basically, we have 3 rounds. The first round is to each participant will be given a chance to present their viewpoint with 1.5 minutes each. The second round would be about to place their arguments. So, for example, if A has been assigned offline class and B has been assigned, the second round would be about placing arguments. So we would be making 4 pairs, a team. We would be making 4 pairs. So for example, if the first pair, there would be 2 people. One would be representing offline class. The other would be representing online class. So if A and B are representing offline and online, they could actually rebut the points made by them during the first round. So this would be the second round, and each participant would be given 1 minute each. The rules will be shared by the volunteers very shortly. And the third round would be to place your conclusion for 20 seconds each. So basically, these are the 3 rounds that we have for a group discussion. And once we get the participants list, we would assign the topics for them as well. Now coming to the second round, management discussion. So management discussion is about presenting your solution during a crisis to the management. So there would be 4 departments, and we would share a case study with all the participants once, and and there would be 4 departments in this. It would be production, finance, marketing, and research. So what we would do is we would assign. So there would be 2 participants in each of these 4 departments, and we would assign the departments to all the participants once we get the list. So all of you should coordinate with the other participant who's within your department and present your case to the management. So basically there are 2 rounds in this. The first round would be each department would present their case to the management, and you would be given 2 minutes each. And the next round would be where the management would rebut and question you on the solutions that you offered. So basically, these are the 2 rounds that we have tomorrow, which is going to be really exciting. These 2 are group events, which most of them look forward to. And I hope that, you would have a great time tomorrow. If you have any doubts, if you have any queries, you can definitely contact the volunteers, the assigned volunteers that are there. The rules also will be shared with you shortly.
And I would request the captains and co-captains to ensure that for management discussions and group discussions and all the other activities that are coming up, all those guys who have not yet participated to be given a chance. Okay, ensure it's the responsibility of the captains to ensure that as many people get to participate, because the confident ones, you're already confident enough. Make sure that other guys who need exposure get an opportunity to come and speak, and immediately as soon as this is over, ensure it is done today itself. The list is given to the volunteers who are the participants, and everything volunteers will be immediately posting in all the groups.
So the quicker you guys share the list of participants, the more time you'll get to prepare. So we would ideally like it within 30 minutes after the session is over.
That's it? Achana? Okay.
Yes.
So I hope all of you are enjoying the sessions.
Sir, andre ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ.
Individual presentations, yes, any topic. Group discussion is online classes. Group discussions is online classes versus offline classes. For management discussion, a case study is there, which will be posted which will be given to the respective participants only. Management discussion will be given only to the respective participants once we get the participant list.
And they should not share with others.
Yes.
Till tomorrow.
Yes.
So individual speech ge 3 minutes ge, the 2+1 alvado. Adikke
3+1.
So you can prepare 2+1 let's see. 3+1.
Okay, sir.
Make it 2+1 because a lot of speakers will be there eventually. So 2+1 kodi, and we'll select. And as Aman Shetty rightly said, our objective is to win-win situation. Matardalla, because this particular batch, especially even in the foundation class, I know. So where only those who speak, they only give the answer. I want others to come out. One of the reasons, okay. So obviously next 20-25 days we have that exercise to ensure that everybody speak. Kannadalli matadi, English al matadi, whichever language you speak, we don't care. First speak, then what you called mistake agli tondre illa, yen tondre, nobody bothers, okay, as if we are perfect in anything, okay. So relax and do, and wherever there is a mistake, we'll say this is the area you can improve. On the next overnight improve agodilla, it will take some time, it is okay, no problem. So prepare well and come, fine. So any confusion idre nimma group idirtalla, Aman Shetty adu group leader alli clarify madboda.
Yes.
The WhatsApp group alli enadu, I think they will share.
Correct. Okay. If they post anything in the group, we'll reply.
Yes, I think Kirti Nityananda has a doubt.
Sir, no, sir. Regarding that individual contest thing, sir, you told any topic, right? So, like when we are presenting, can we like add in some jokes and some? Is it supposed to be like be a business field topic or
No,
it
no,
can
no.
be competitive?
Madam, it is a speak.
Any
Full
topic.
stop. It is speak. So when I say speak, I say I want to speak about Kirti. Kirti is a student of CAPS. Kirti is from so and so. Kirti acted very well with the nice, beautiful presentation of Nityananda. There's a speech. I'm very
Okay,
serious.
it
It
can
can be
be-
as simple,
Yes.
as simple as this, or it can be as high as what you call nuts and bolts of aeronautical engineering. That can also be as long as we understand.
Correct.
But try
Yes.
to keep it to the extent simple, because the beauty is in simplicity. Beauty is in
Should we do some presentation and all, sir? Or
anything you are permitted, but 2 minutes plus 1 minute, maximum 3 minutes. If you
Okay.
show, normally we will disconnect, or you may lose the mark. And all these participants will be given some certificate, okay, or maybe prizes. All those things will be available. So we have a big event called CAPS Habba. What Sandhya was telling, she didn't want to tell. One of the biggest event of CAPS. So when anta ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ question mark ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಮತ್ತೆ. Okay, so put your effort. Don't bother about, because for me participation is winning. Matte again, if you are excellent enough, you may get extra. Okay, best participant in speech, best participant in what you call parachute event. Adala irutte. Okay, that's okay. Fine. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Asmita.
Sir, I had a doubt regarding like for time management. I mean, the time sorry, sir.
2 plus 1.
No. Like when you're giving the names of the participants, one participant for the group discussion and one for the management discussion.
Correct. They should not be same. They should not. And to the extent possible, give the chance to others, those who are not spoken today.
Okay, sir.
Others to Kodi. But if you think there is no good speaker, you can participate. But others to give a chance to everyone. So our matado now kalitivala. See, it is not that only I speak and I will learn. If others also speaking, from their mistake also we can learn. Nothing wrong. Alva. Give chance to everyone. Others
Okay,
to
sir.
Let them 3 days. Everybody should have spoken on something or other. Good evening, sir. Good night. Last all speak madam. Next. Next anybody else? Anything else? And
Sir,
please
who
keep
got
the
the
data. Please keep a data package. Take your mobiles of the parents. Use money, because these are the beautiful program. You should not afford to miss it. Even 10 minutes after missing also missing, isn't it, Alva? Yes. Anybody? Someone?
Sir, in the management discussions, is there a sir? Am I audible? Okay. Sir, in the management discussions, is there a limit on how many people can participate from each team?
One from each.
Oh, one for management, one for the.
One for GD, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anything else? Any other question?
Sir, and in the management thing, if I am participating in one of the activities, I can't participate in the individual.
The thing is,
individual presentation, everyone must prepare and come. Now, then we take a call. Suppose if you are participating in this, we may or may not call you. That's secondary issue. But individual presentation, preparation by all participants, all. For positive time, we don't call, probably we would have given a chance somewhere else. Hello, Aman?
Yes, yes.
Next. Any other question? All of you enjoying? Good going?
Yes, sir.
Bajagta Jalva. And as they rightly said, you to theory, not in the practicals, full maja. Okay, so we'll enjoy better actually. It's not that today you didn't enjoy, but tomorrow we'll implement the theory. Whatever we discussed today, they have discussed the 5 principles of communication, and then how to implement tomorrow and day after. Okay, so on behalf of the entire CF SLC team, we want to conclude today's session. Okay, so thanks to each one of you. Keep rocking, keep enjoying. God bless you all. Thank you.
Sir, winner.
Who got the parachute, sir?
Yes, sir.
In the end, we will be.
We'll discuss on Friday evening. We'll be giving. Until then, the helicopter repair I could not carry. Okay, so Friday evening we'll give the parachute. Then you can get down.
Sir, I will make it correct, sir. You don't worry, sir. I have my powers.
I know. If you have powers, then why do you ask parachute again? Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, but good. All of you did a very good job. As I repeatedly say, so don't take anything personal. Whatever we say, it is purely professional. I'm sure you're all actually non-personal level. But I'm happy. I'm extremely happy with the batch. Extremely with the batch. And I told my team also, this batch has got kuch hatke. I'm very happy. Okay, good. And that too at PU level, you're so good. And if you implement everything what we tell, trust me, I think you have a big role to play in this country. Okay, maybe after 4 or 5 years when you're a chartered accountant, huge, but you have to maintain it. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಫುಲ್ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ದೀಪ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉರಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಿರಬಾರ್ದು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್. ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 20 years ಏಮ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್. ಆದ್ರೂ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಾವೇನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಗಾಡ್ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಯು ಆಲ್. ಸೊ ಹೋಪ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಎಂಜಾಯ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮಸ್ತ್ ಮಜಾ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬಾಯ್.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you, sir.
ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೊರಟ್ರಿ ಬಿಟ್ರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಒಂದು ಜೋಕ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸೋಣ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. ಬೇಕೇನ್ರಾ? ಮಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಫ್ಲೂರ್ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿ, ಸಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿ ಮಳೆಯೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಜೂನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಮಳೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದೊಂದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಇದೊಂದು ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ವೆರಿ ಇದು, ಫಾರ್ಚುನ್ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಬಳಸಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯವನ್ನು ಜೋಪಾನವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಸೌರವ್ ಗಂಗೂಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಆಡ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಫ್ ಅಂತ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಪಾಪ ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಈಗ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದ ಬ್ರೈನ್. ಓ ವರುಣದೇವ ಈ ಸರ್ತಿ ಜೋಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ತುಳು ಶಾಲೆ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು ಜನವರಿ ಜೂನ್ ಗತ್ತೆ ಈ ಪಕ್ಕಡೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗೋಡಿச்சு ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಲೀವ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ CF SLC members. All of you leave quickly. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Aman said recording and live streaming.
Yeah, you can stop. I have to stop?
Live streaming host.
Live streaming you have to stop, sir.
ಅದು ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ